Officially, are we going?
Are we? Yeah, we are.
All right, we're live.
We started.
What's up?
Hey, I'm here with Farmer Schaeffer. How's everybody doing? Thank you for listening to the podcast. I'm gonna play some music.
What is that?
This is Black Sheep.
Black Sheep.
This is Jace.
Dude, I don't listen to much music anymore. Like any music this decade?
At all?
At all, really? Really?
What do you listen to? What decade's your favorite?
What decade's my favorite? Probably probably the 80s. I just love the 80s.
Good one.
Yeah. Bon Jovi.
Trying to think of a Bon Jovi song. Gonna make a reference.
Living on a Prayer, baby.
Living on a prayer.
Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear.
Oh, we're mixing songs together. All right. Thank you for listening. You're listening to Clemente's Corner. I am your host. I'm here with Farmer Schaeffer. Not a real farmer.
Not a farmer.
Not a farmer at all. I just need to explain that because some people might not know that you don't farm.
But that is my real name. That is my real given name.
Is it on your birth certificate?
Yeah, it is. It's on my license. It's on
That's
everything.
dope. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, this man was sober for like 700 days,
About 770.
and now he's drinking a beer, which is blowing my mind.
I'm drinking a beer.
I was gonna talk about how proud I am of your sobriety, and you came here and ruined everything.
Well, you gotta look at it. Being 2 years sober was a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
And like, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm just, let's just go out and party and get fucked up. It's more like, hey, I've been 2 years sober and I've like matured a lot. And I think like I can handle having a few beers. I have some rules though when it comes to drinking. First rule is no drugs. Like,
It's a good rule.
Like no drugs, and then another rule is no liquor.
It's a bad rule.
I mean, but if you're just trying to like kind of ease back into the social aspects of it,
Yeah.
and I guess for someone like me who hasn't been drinking for that long, I had 6 beers the other day from 4 to 11, and then I had a lunchbox,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Classic.
me and you go back on those lunchboxes, but I had a lunchbox and like 6 beers, and I felt sick, I felt bad, and so I
Damn.
decided no more liquor, and just keep it straight beer, and that was kind of like my point, really. This is like beer 6 for me right now.
Nice today.
Yeah, today.
Oh, how you feeling? You buzzing?
Well, yeah, I've spaced it out pretty well. I don't start drinking at 11, so we were watching basketball, man.
I understand.
March Madness, dude. It's brought it out of me. But yeah,
March Madness.
no. And here's the thing: if it starts going bad again, I know how to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I know
That's
what
good.
I did to stop. So
Yeah, I don't drink too much liquor either. I just don't like the taste of it, and it's just like, why do I force myself to drink?
you know
this?
what's funny about that is like whenever we're back like in like early days in college or
Yeah.
like late high school, and we started drinking and stuff, and like everyone was like, I don't like the taste of beer. I like the taste of liquor better. And it's like
Yeah.
you don't even know what you're talking about. Like liquor tastes
Exactly.
so bad. It's just
fucking
because
awful.
you're just like a little girl and you just want to mix it with Sprite or something.
Yeah.
And but the bad thing is you just get so fucked up you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there was a month where I was trying to like be healthy, and I knew like liquor had like less carbs, so I was like doing liquor only, and then I was
man.
like, this is messing me up. I need to.
It's got less carbs, lower
fun, though.
calorie count, I guess.
Yeah, if you drink it straight, but
I see you post on Instagram sometimes. You still like working out and stuff.
yeah.
What are you lifting now? Like, what you got? You're a big guy though. You're stronger than me. I've been working out
like,
too.
What am I lifting? Like weight?
Yeah, weight wise. Yeah, like you squatting out like 300.
Oh, I squat like 450-ish. I don't know. Like it's like.
Like, is that your max?
No, like sets of 5. I haven't done
450 max, dude. I'm like 250.
I don't-
6 reps.
I'm scared to go under 5 reps. I can do 3 reps, but I don't want to do less than that.
That's dangerous.
My
but,
knees will explode.
So you do
know?
5 reps of 450.
I don't know. It's not 450 exactly. It's like
Well, yeah. And mine's like
Around.
245 or something like that.
It's in the 400 zone, but yeah.
Dang, that's impressive. I mean, I feel pretty proud of myself just being able to do like 245 like 6 times 3 or like
yeah, man.
3 sets of those.
You know what's really cool? Deadlifts. Do you do deadlifts?
Dude, we don't do
Those
any
are my favorite.
deadlifts at all. We don't.
I love deadlifts. They make my back like feel like super sore.
I
I
can
don't know.
imagine. Well, you know what? I'm in golf, so like whenever we started working out, the like first week or second week, I hurt my back from doing squat because I lifted it wrong. And
I've done that several times.
the thing with golf is if like your back hurts, you can't golf. So I was
Yeah,
out
your
for
back-
an entire week, and so Monday through Monday, which is the day we do legs, I was completely like out where I couldn't even walk straight, and I couldn't golf, and so I I'm scared to like push it a little too hard because of how bad my back was and
Yeah.
how much it didn't let me golf.
When you say we, is it like the whole team lifts together?
Oh, no.
Like a
So
whole
I'm
group
not
of
even on
people?
the team. I'm not even on the team. It's me and my roommate Peyton. He was like a
I remember that dude.
Yeah, Peyton. And he is kind of like our conditioner. And by our, I
Nice.
mean mine and his. We wake up at like 6:50 in the morning and be at the gym by 7.
That's impressive. That's what's up. I like to pretend that I can wake up, so I'll set my alarm for like 6. But I always hit snooze. Like I'll sleep till 7 every time. Doesn't matter.
6, you set alarm at 6 and sleep till 7?
Yeah, because I need the snooze button. I need to keep hitting it.
They say you don't do that because there's like 6 stages of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you hit that snooze and you go back to sleep, you fall back into stage 1, which is that like shutting down sequence.
Yeah, so you don't. It's not even worth anything.
Yeah,
right?
and so if you do that and you wake up, you're just still tired because your body's going into shutting down, and you keep doing that to
Yeah.
yourself. And so whenever you wake up and you're tired for the rest of the day, is because you're like that shutting down sequence. One thing that's always helped me is
Filthy
whenever
habit.
the alarm goes off, get your feet out of bed and hit the floor, and it's worked for me.
I used to do that too because I intentionally put my alarm clock outside of my bedroom, so I would hear it, have to get up, turn it off, and then I would go pee, and then I go back to bed.
I'm gonna walk all the way across the room, hit snooze, go pee, and then go back to bed so I can do this process one more time.
It's a bad habit, man. I got problems. But you're not on the golf team.
No, I'm in I'm not on the golf team. I don't plan on being on the golf team. People mistake that I'm on the golf team. I'm in professional golf management at UCO.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the golf coach hears this, fuck it. But he's a fucking asshole. Like
He won't hear it.
Peyton was on the
What's
golf.
his name?
Shit, I can't remember his name.
You're a dick, Steve. He's
It
probably.
might have been a Steve. But so Payne was on the golf team, and because they let him have a tryout, so Payne got a tryout, and then Payton was on the golf team for a semester, and then summer hit, and the coach was like, "Okay, if you're going to be on the golf team, or if I decide to keep you on the golf team, I'm going to let you know before June. He's gonna let them know before the end of June, so June 30th." And so we're out Southern Hills for an internship. Peyton's texting this guy, hey, it's like June 30th. Hey, what's up? Like, am I on the golf team? The coach doesn't text him back. And the coach is in the Snapchat with the golf team. So he is Snapchatting these other guys
Yeah.
on the golf team and like keeping up with them, and Peyton is texting him, and this dude's just blowing him off.
Damn.
It gets to like August 15th, and Peyton finally calls this guy. I mean, and Peyton's called him, and he's ignored his calls. Like, it's
For
not
real?
like, yeah, no, and he's ignored the calls, and finally Peyton calls him like August 10th, August 15th, somewhere around there, and is like, hey, he finally answers like, hey, so what's the deal? And the coach is just like, well, all I can say is, kick ass in the PGM tournaments, because we have tournaments in the PGM, which is what I'm in, professional golf management, PGM. So he's like, just kick ass in those tournaments, but yeah, we're not going to need you this year. And there's some people on the team. They're cool guys, but Peyton is probably one of the best golfers I've played with and should be on the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just kind of like as a coach, like, and my dad being a coach, I know how my dad would cut players, and it's bring them into the office.
Yeah.
No,
Like a man.
No. The thing, no.
Respectful.
I'm sorry. I said this wrong. He texted Peyton that. He texted that.
He didn't even tell him.
He didn't even tell him.
Wow.
He texted him that, and that's the thing. Like, I'm a good enough golfer to go play collegiate golf, but I'm probably not a good enough golfer to play for UCO golf. But at the same time, I really wouldn't even want to play for this guy.
What's UCO? Is that Colorado?
No, no. It's Oklahoma. The University of Central Oklahoma.
It's close.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not on the golf team, and I don't plan on being on the golf team. I'm happy where I'm at though.
So but it's the school. It's like a regular school. It's like a 4-year degree and everything.
I get a degree in it's business administration that specializes in professional golf management.
That's what's up. So what can you do with that besides play? Is it to play golf, or are you just like managing golfers?
Yeah. So do you go to golf courses often?
I've been to a couple.
So you've been to like PDC or anything like that? Okay, so like at PDC, there is like a guy kind of running the shop there. Mm-hmm. He's a head professional. I know him. His name's Casey. Casey Rayner, I think. And he's a professional. He's a professional golfer. PGA is the Professional Golf Association of America, and he's a part of that association. And that's where I'm going into. And yeah, I mean, like, end goal for sure is like go on the PGA Tour, be like Tiger Woods for sure.
Mm-hmm,
but it's, one in about. I mean, truly, it's about 1 in 100 million.
You got it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, why not? It's like
exactly.
with comedy, like
exactly.
going into comedy. it's that why settle is like my goal. I mean, look, I'm in that situation where I have the means to do what I want to do, and I'm it's get there or die trying.
Yeah,
it's like the mindset. But I'm gonna get a degree in business and enjoy college, and then just go play golf for the rest of my life.
That's what's up. Yeah, we got similar dreams. I just can't see myself doing anything else.
I mean, I don't blame you. Why not?
Like I can't be an insurance agent. Fuck that.
But I mean, and I don't know if you have like that same like thing in the back of your head that tells you like I'm not settling. I'm not settling is basically what it comes down to. Like I don't feel like settling. And whenever I'm 55 and I don't make it, and then and I have like a wife and a kid, maybe I don't even know if I can't think that far ahead, but that's the point where I'm like, okay, I didn't do it, but hell, I fucking tried.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna do stand up until I die for sure. I'm gonna be that weird 65-year-old guy at open mics, And
that's the great thing like about golf too is like literally I can try until I die. I mean, pretty much once you get to about 70, it's not like you can compete. Like you can't. I mean, I guess even about 60s, whenever it starts getting hard to compete. But still, like I got a long time, and I'm not in any rush.
It's true. We're young. You're old, but I'm young.
Dude, I turned 25, bro. Dude, it was your birthday the other day, right?
Yeah, I turned 24. Thank you.
Happy birthday. I turned 25 in 7 days.
Oh, what are you doing?
7 days.
Will you be in Oklahoma?
No, I'll be in New Orleans.
Oh.
New Orleans.
I might go there in September.
Get them.
There's like a museum of murderers or something. I forgot what it's called, but there's like it's like all the famous murderers. You go and they like, what's that shit called? I don't know, but I looked at it online because someone was talking about it.
Oh, hey.
And they have like Charlie Manson.
Is there a link to this? Is there a link to this right now?
To this podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not live.
Oh, it's not live?
No, I like to just pretend I'm live.
Oh, okay.
But no.
That's cool. It's cool. Because Hondo was telling me to send him a link or something.
I gotta upload it as soon as I'm done. But yeah, I'll send a link out to everybody.
Cool.
Anyway, look at these topics I wrote down. I came really prepared.
March Madness, golf sobriety, March Madness.
That's what it's all about.
You know what you need to throw in is a something I see on like shit like this is quick answers or something like you have 60 questions ready to go and you're just like, all right, what's your favorite color? All right, what's your favorite dish? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? What's your favorite this?
It's a good idea.
I mean, it's just like, all right, now it's time for question answer. Just give us the first thing that pops in your head.
Have you ever eaten ass before?
Negative.
Congratulations.
Have you ever eaten ass before?
I can't answer that question.
Okay.
I was gonna say yes, but no. But
I mean, I can honestly answer you that no.
I didn't eat it. I licked it.
But here's a different question: would you eat ass?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to say absolutely. It's the right person.
Bleach it, get it all nice and ready.
I mean, you can't eat it right after they bleach it because then you're just eating bleach.
I mean, I've eaten bleach before, so.
I have not.
That's funny. So, are any of your brackets perfect?
In the Jewel, sorry. Negative. They're not perfect. I was at 100% today, and then A&M fucked me up, and Providence.
But Tech won, right?
Texas Tech did win, and in my bracket where I'm competing against punk bitch Preston, little bitch Jordan, fuckface Hondo, Ashton, he's a cool guy, Isaac,
he's black.
Isaac is black and Mexican.
The worst combination.
Peyton, my roommate, Will Strebeck is in it, CJ Rojas is in it, and then Colby, fuckface Finch, is in it. I don't know if you know Colby.
Is that your old roommate?
It was Jordan and Preston,
Jordan's
CJ's roommate.
Okay, yeah. They gave that dude a lot of shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, I pissed in his beer once. He knows about it too, so if he's listening, it's not like a surprise.
Did he finish?
So we're freshmen in college, and he was this guy from East Texas, and East Texas is so fucking cool. And
no, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know how he's talking about it, and I'm just like, fuck. And so he keeps talking about Bud Light in East Texas. That's what we drink, yeet, and all that. And I'm like, okay. So he walks out of the room, and he's got a Bud Light bottle, about a quarter drank, and I've already finished about 3 of mine, and he hasn't even finished that one. And so I gotta pee. And it's not even like I have to pee. It's just like
I just want to piss in a beer, you know.
Well, I just wanted to make a point, and it was just a little bit, and he drank it, and it was that like in the movie that shit happens. They're like, it's the best beer. I mean, literally that exact happened, dude. I'm telling you.
He said it was he acted like it was delicious.
Yeah, he's like, that's the stuff right there.
That's the spot.
Colby, I love you. I'm sorry that happened. I was a stupid 18, 19-year-old.
Which proves that Bud Light's not that good.
I mean, you can't really tell the difference.
Could be his taste buds coming from East Texas, you know.
I guess so.
I've never been to East Texas.
So I am in second place behind Hondo.
Hondo.
Ashton, and Preston. Ashton has Arizona winning his bracket. Arizona lost first round to Buffalo. Hondo has them going to the championship, and Preston has them going to the Final Four. And those are the 3 guys that are basically anywhere near my bracket. My bracket is a very well thought out bracket.
Will you win money?
We have a $5 pool, so I'll win $50 if I win.
Every time.
Wait, Isaac's not in it because he forgot to submit his bracket. Isaac won it. Isaac won it last year.
Really?
I would have won it. I had Gonzaga going all the way and winning it, and Gonzaga and UNC played last year, and it came down to that game. If Gonzaga won it, I won the championship.
Nice. I didn't make one last year. Or this year.
What is wrong with you, dude? It's March Madness, dude. I'm such a basketball guy.
I
have watched every single Texas Tech basketball game this year.
I haven't even plugged my TV in. Like, I haven't watched anything.
Yeah, I kind of noticed. It looks like you're still kind of moved in here.
Nah, I'm just lazy. You know, just kind of leave things. But, you know, I'll watch eventually. You know, I just dedicate my time to like 2 or 3 things, and then I don't really do anything else. So
yeah, I've been dedicating my time to basketball this week. I've been at Feldman's. I'll get there for the first game both days.
Nice.
And just I've not missed every game. And honestly, I need to turn on my app and see where we're at here.
No cell phones.
No cell phones. Give it to me. You can get at the end of class. All right, Kansas State's up 56-46. I had Kansas State winning. Michigan State's winning.
Boo.
Xavier's winning. Dude, Michigan State could win all. Ooh, Auburn's tied at half.
I like their jerseys.
Michigan State?
Sure. I don't know.
Dude, Michigan State's got a real chance, man.
I just wanted to comment. Michigan State, man. Yeah, that's
shout out to Michigan State.
Yeah, they're green and Spartans, I think.
They are, dude, but they got all those allegations with Larry Natter or whatever.
Did he rape people?
Yeah, he's that guy with the Olympians.
Oh shit!
Is that his name Larry Natter?
I don't remember his name, but he was at Michigan State.
Well, I guess I don't really know exactly. I don't know enough, man. That's the thing. I was worried about this interview because you're gonna ask me some shit.
He was molesting Olympians for like.
Well, he was giving them the special treatment.
I don't think it's Larry Nader because I can't find it.
Larry Nassar.
We're gonna find this fucker. Yeah, there he is.
Shout out to Larry Nader. I apologize.
Lawrence Gerald Nasser is an American convicted serial child molester who was the USA Gymnastics national team doctor and an osteopathic physician at Michigan State University.
Dude,
Ooh.
I think he got like 150 years.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. That's like, how does that work? Like, if you get reincarnated, you got to go back?
You definitely got to go back. Like, as a baby, like, I'm Larry. Go back in there, bitch. Yeah, you still got like 70 years to go.
They just got babies chilling in prison cells. Like, no, trust me. This baby used to be a murderer. We know.
Could you imagine, like, you have to serve 170 years, or like that guy from, that police officer from Oklahoma City who got like, he got like 300 years or something.
What did he do?
He was that cop that was pulling people over and like was gonna fucking ruin their life, and then he'd be like, "Suck my dick, I'll let you get off."
I was gonna say, I bet it wasn't for shooting a black guy.
No, it wasn't for shooting a black guy, but it was. He, you know, if you shoot a black guy, apparently you're just gonna walk home from that. But,
Paid leave.
Yeah, paid leave. Maybe lose your job, but we'll just send you to Iowa or something. Shout out Iowa, but
Buckeyes.
But no, he was doing that stuff where he was pretty much just like, you know, pulling you over, maybe planning stuff on you, or maybe you had like some weed on you and then making you do sexual favors for him. Yeah. And he ended up, I mean, because a lot of people came forward, and he ended up getting like a 300-year sentence. Could you imagine they're like he's dead. He only spent like 20 years of his sentence, and then it's just like his rotting corpse for the next like 190 years.
That's intense. It's gonna be like 2,300 when he gets out.
Good luck.
Yeah, fresh it isn't bomb us. They might. I don't know. It's kind of scary.
What's that?
Russia's scary.
Russia is scary. I saw something on Facebook because Facebook is where I get all my news.
The best place to get news.
It is the best place to get news because that's what all the people post about, and I take it literally for word. But I guess Russia is planning on starting World War III.
Mm-hmm.
Or Putin, you know, if we do some shit. I don't know, man.
Bro, isn't it crazy that, did you hear about Donald Trump is like doing peace talks with Kim Jong-un? Wouldn't that be fucking crazy if he denuclearized North Korea? Like, out of like all these presidents we've had.
You know what?
Donald Trump's going to be the one to do it. That'd blow my mind.
That would blow my mind. I also saw Donald Trump was trying to start it. You know, there's Air Force. He's trying to start the Space Force.
Yeah,
I saw that too. That'd be kind of cool if he did that, but he'd probably name it like Trump Space Force. But
Trump Space Force.
Trump Space.
Trump Galactica.
No, I mean, if he managed to do that in North Korea, that'd be great. I mean, you know, I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, obviously, but you know, that honestly, like, if Trump, I can't deny whenever good things are done, and if Trump did that, like, fuck yeah, I'll back him up on that.
Be wild.
Like, even I know that you're like big on the Second Amendment, but even I was pretty proud of Trump whenever they were talking about the guns and stuff, and Trump came out and was like, "Look, you know, in Florida you can be 18 and buy the weapon that the kid at the Florida high school shooting." You can be 18 and buy the gun that he bought. You know, there's kind of an issue with that. And I was like really surprised that he actually did stand up and kind of say something because, like I was saying, I'm not for taking guns away from people, but I am for, you know, just looking into it a little bit more. And definitely. Here's my biggest example for it.
We should I have no problem raising the age.
Oh, yeah. No, raising the age would be just a simple thing.
Make it 24.
Yeah, and here's the people. Well, he got the gun from his parents. Well, okay. Then, you know, we'll have to go into deeper. But, you know, if we did just raise that age up, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, I'm 25 almost now, so I don't really give a shit. But here's my biggest issue on the regulations and stuff. One of my friends, I won't say his name, and he even told me this story, which threw me off with guns, was he had been to the pavilion 2 times because he tried to kill himself. And then he walked into Caleb's or a Dick's Sporting, I can't remember, where, Gander Mountain maybe?
Gander Mountain.
Yeah, and he goes in there, and an hour later or 2 hours later, he walks out with a shotgun and a rifle.
Damn, he's got money.
Well, I mean, Yes, but he had been to the pavilion 2 times. Maybe they should have not let him walk out that day. The day he walked in with a rifle and a, I mean, that's just he tried to kill himself twice. Like the background check obviously didn't click. Hey, this guy might not need a gun right now. Like that was, and that was, I guess that was about 2 years ago from when I'm telling this story. So that was probably about 4 years ago in total since he, tried to kill himself.
Yeah. But it's like, what is the background? I'm pretty sure background only checks for felonies. Like, how do we? There's no like mental health database, you know. Like there should be like a questionnaire being like, hey, do you have depressing thoughts or
Have you ever been to the pavilion?
yeah,
Would be like an easy one.
what medications are you on?
I mean, and why isn't I don't. And I guess that's bigger questions that I don't even know the answer to, but that has bothered me that he was able to go in and do that with like under his circumstances. Now, my mom and my dad got their concealed handgun license, whatever,
Yeah.
a year ago.
I'm about to get mine.
Good for them. I trust them. I know them. They're stable individuals. So I'm all for the Second Amendment, but I'm also for, not allowing these people that don't need guns to have guns.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy that tried to kill himself, he's good and he has a family now.
Yeah.
And he got that for hunting and for protecting himself.
Those suicides are way more common than I expected. Like I can name at least 5 people that I know personally that I know have like tried to take their life at least once.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I mean, they're all good now, but I don't know. I mean, I guess there could be like a 5-year thing. Like if you haven't tried to kill yourself in 5 years, you're good. Or I don't know. That's hard.
It is hard. I mean, because it's hard to be like, well, you tried to kill yourself, so you don't deserve this. And it's like, I don't want to be that guy, but like maybe they don't need that for right now. Mm-hmm. Maybe let's like, that maybe 5 years, 10 years, give them like are you sure you're good?
Well, maybe, like if your mom, is a crackhead or something, or is a super crazy person, you shouldn't be allowed to buy a gun. Like they should flag you. Like that kid in Florida, they visited his house like 50 times. Like they had neighbors called the cops on him. There were people quoting. They had evidence of people saying, "Hey, this kid is crazy. Like we need to do something about this kid." And the FBI was like, "Fuck it." Like I don't know. It's wild. There's so many components to it.
Yeah. I mean, he looked crazy. All the kids in his class had said that it was kind of like we had a kid in our class. I don't want to say his name, but
Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, I won't say his last name.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to give that guy high fives every day. I was like, "What's up, Brian?"
You know who I was the nicest to in school?
Who?
Ryan.
Exactly.
Bro, dude, everyone wanted to like make fun of him. I mean, dude, it started from junior high, and the poor fucking kid, he could never get away from it. And that's the thing about Canyon. If y'all don't live here, Canyon people will fucking not let you grow up. I can tell you that personally, like from firsthand experience.
It was worse though in Panhandle, right?
We don't even have to say that place. If you're from Panhandle, you know me.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know any of them, but you can all go fuck yourselves.
There's got to be one out there that's pretty okay. Now, there's a few of them that's okay.
Oh, that dude that was at the open mic. He crushed it. That guy you said.
Oh, yeah. What's it? Christian or something? Is that his name?
I don't remember his name.
He was a nice guy. He was a few years younger than me, so we didn't really...
He was talking about his first time having sex and everything, and it was so funny. So it was like self-deprecating type of comedy. Fucking good. I hope he keeps going. And that was his first time. Blew my mind.
Nah, he's a funny kid because we showed up that day that he was in a car wreck. That's how he lost his like index finger and his ring finger. He lost those 2 fingers. I don't know if you noticed it.
Oh, rock out.
Yeah, so he lost those 2 fingers. So he looks like he's rocking out all the time. And so he had gotten into a car wreck and he'd flipped his car. And we went to the hospital because Dad was good friends with him, and he was all right to me. He never, he wasn't a part of that crew that kind of fucked me, Panhandle. And we show up to the hospital, and oh man, what did he say? Like the first thing that Dad says, because Dad knows him, he checks in on him, and Dad's like, hey man, how you doing? You look all right. He's like, Jerry, if I, you know, if I didn't. If I didn't make it out looking all right, I wouldn't want to make it out at all. Something like that, you know? It's just so funny. I mean, he had a really good attitude about it.
That's
He was
awesome.
all drugged up for sure, but he had a pretty good lookout on it. And I hope he does well with comedy and stuff.
Me too, man. I'm trying to get like everybody like into it, you know, because there's really like two people, including myself, in this town that are like focused, like that want to pursue it, and everyone else is just kind of like, oh, I'll get up and tell a joke or two, you know. Like I want to get like a group committed. I want to start a scene. I'm trying to.
It's hard in Amarillo, I can imagine.
Yeah, but it's growing though for sure.
That's awesome. I mean, it takes some balls to get up there on stage. I
It
mean,
does, especially if you're not funny, man. Like I'm not like egotistical or anything, but I've always been like I've always had a good sense of humor, I think. So like I'm kind of blessed, you know, that it works out.
see, but then you're like me, and I'm a guy that thinks I'm funnier than what I am, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'd get up there and like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? That shit was gold.
No, I was telling a joke yesterday. What's that place called? Smoky Joe's, and it was in front of an older crowd, and it was about type 1 moms I was arguing with on Facebook, and I did the punchline, and there were like two people laughing, and I was like, that kills in other rooms.
Y'all guys need to get younger or get the fuck out.
No, they were cool. They were nice because I opened up with the Great Depression. It wasn't even a joke. I was just like, hey, I'm not used to the crowd this old, but I got some material for you guys. So how about that Great Depression? And they were all laughing. It was cool. They were cool with it.
See, but man, you kind of get my like humor, you know? Like,
Definitely.
well, what was it the other day? I was like, and I'm gonna be that friend, you know, that always says, I got a bad feeling about this. And like we went on texting, and then you said it's a lake perfect for killing people. I'm in. And then I was like, I got a bad feeling about this.
That
And
shit
you
is
and
funny.
like Preston were the only one that got that. I was like, that was fucking funny.
It was funny. Dude, I'm not going to say like, well, I don't know how to word it, but when you're like roasting people, like when you're talking shit on somebody, I know that sounds bad, but I think it's hilarious. Like, when you're going off on someone, I laugh my ass off.
Oh man. Going off on people. When's the last time I went off on someone? Are you talking about texting or just like whenever I'm just like verbally abusing someone?
Verbally abusing.
Yeah, that's probably been a little while, but
But it's always fun.
it might be a little too much. Someone's told me I've taken it too far at times. Shout out to Hondo Schaeffer, but some people say it's too much at times.
No, it'll just be like, not even like to someone's face, you'll just be like on a rant, you'll be like, that fucking bitch. It's just like, hell yeah, farmer.
Oh
me
man.
laugh.
Oh yeah, dude. I wish I would do comedy, man. I think it'd be so cool. I
Don't
think
wish, just do it.
man, I got other goals. You know,
That's
golfing.
true. That's true. This is
know.
my only goal.
I think it's like you've got to love what you're doing. You got to
Mm-hmm.
love it, and I think I'm a funny person. Some people would disagree, but you know, I don't think I'm fully committed, and I think you're fully committed, and I think that's why you will succeed in that.
Thank you. That's my plan. I gotta succeed. Succeed. I said succeed. But yeah, my plan is, you know, get a big break, die immediately, die a legend. If you die young in comedy, you'll be remembered forever, you know?
Chris Farley,
Yeah, Mitch Hedberg. What's that dude's name? I forgot the black guy's name. But
Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks for sure.
You know, I've always tell you this story.
I just found out he's from Houston.
Bill Hicks from Texas.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I went and saw Bill Hicks's nephew in La Jolla, California. I guess we
Jolla.
were in La Jolla, but he was like in what's the city right now? It's like San Diego. It's in one of those cities. It's San Francisco. I'm not well versed in California geography, but it was one of those cities. We went and watched him. Dad is a friend of Bill Hicks's nephew, and we went and saw him. That was
Wow.
right before I got sober. I went and introduced myself. I don't think he liked me because I was drunk, and I was all like, "Oh my God, Bill Hicks is my fucking favorite comedian
He
ever."
probably gets that 100 times a day.
Oh, I'm sure he does, but and I'm going up to him and I'm like, Bill Hicks is my favorite comedian ever. Bill Hicks is like comedy is used in so much comedy nowadays that you see on TV. People don't understand that. Like, Bill Hicks was like the OG of comedy.
Yeah, everybody wanted to be him. Or
Yeah,
Carlin.
everyone wanted to be him. He was so funny. I mean, and you know, there are jokes I still hear today that were basically exactly what Bill Hicks said today. The one that I always bring up is the one where it's Bill Hicks talking about commercials, you know, because he was talking about the commercials where it's like Carl's Hardy Jr. where they're eating burgers or whatever, and like it's like a half-naked woman on like the car, like washing and eating a burger. Well, and he was talking about Coke, and it's just going to be, you see a Coca-Cola bottle and a woman's breasts, and it pans out, and the woman has her feet up in the air, spread out, and the Coke is just covering up her pussy. And it doesn't say anything, and at the end of the commercial, you just see this bare-breasted, Coke-covered pussy, and at the very end of the commercial it says, drink Coke. And I've heard that joke so many times, and Bill Hicks was like the OG of that joke.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely, like, I've heard several versions of that joke.
Exactly, right?
But yeah, what's cool about that is, like, comedians like that have like a message, you know? They have a profound thing to say at the end, or they like have like a really big point.
Yes.
Like, I don't think I'll ever be that type, but it's always cool to see those guys because it's like you're learning and you're laughing at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, just like Carlin, because that dude would drop a special like every year, and he was like always like anti-government type shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Bill Hicks.
You just become one of those guys. Just become anti-government.
I already am.
Hey, George Bush did 9/11. While I have my platform, George Bush did. I love George Bush. I'm not gonna lie. He's a great guy.
He's an adorable man.
He is. No. He had a tweet. He showed his bracket, and his bracket had A&M going all the way, and he was tweeting at. He shared it on Twitter. He was tweeting at Barack Obama, and it was like him and old Barry were having a conversation, and Barry retweeted him back. It was awesome, and I wish Barack and Bush would just get together in the office and just.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. No, I love those guys, and I wish politics would be like more like those guys, where it wasn't so much like Trump and Hillary. Like,
yeah, that was
Trump
awful.
and Hillary is just Trump's the worst person in the world. Hillary's the worst woman in the world. Like,
it was super shitty, man.
Yeah,
just shitty everywhere. Just a shitty time to be alive. It's the best time and the worst time to be alive.
I'm hoping that it's gonna be like Ronald Reagan, how he was like an actor and everyone was tripping about an actor being president, and then we're just gonna look back on it and be like, wow, Ronald Reagan was a good president. I hope, I don't think, but I hope that we can look back one day and say, hey, Trump was a good president. And
even if he does bad, like he's done so much just from the fact that he got elected. Like, just like we got this crazy ass person. Maybe we need to reevaluate what we're doing. As far as politics go.
Like Oprah Winfrey's running next year, dude. Like,
yes.
we're not changing.
And The Rock and Kanye West, but no, I mean, like, maybe we'll finally set some term limits, get rid of some corrupt pieces of shit.
If you had to vote for
expose
The Rock,
some garbage.
If you had to vote for The Rock, Oprah Winfrey, or Kanye West, who are you voting for?
Without knowing any of their politics, The Rock.
I'm gonna say The Rock too. Honestly, I can't vote for Kanye because he's so fucking self-absorbed, and I've never really liked Oprah.
I've never liked Oprah either.
Well, Oprah's just one of those reporters that just feels what other people want to hear.
Yeah, like she was talking about this book, and it was like, if you just believe enough, you can do anything. Like, I mean that's true to an extent, but it's like you don't have to work hard. You just have to sit and dream, and then all your dreams will come true. And it was just like everything but hard work, and it was just like,
she said that.
I mean, she basically said that because she was talking about this book, and everyone was like buying into it, basically brainwashing all their fucking people.
I've always had a problem with Oprah since back in the day, whenever mad cow disease was a big deal. PETA goes on to their
Texas hated her for that. I'm sure they still do.
Oh yeah, bro.
As a whole,
we sued her, bro. We sued her for it. Like, I mean, but you can't like take a stance like that, being like a person like that. Like, I'm never gonna eat a hamburger again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More for me. I'm very into beef.
I mean, she hurt the entire beef market. I mean, if you're one person that has that power, like, you gotta. I mean, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't understand how she got so much money. She must be doing other things. Like it's not all from a talk show. Like she's got to be working some stuff.
I don't know, man. It's like that Judge Judy, dude. She gets paid so much, like $41 million a year.
41 million?
Something like that.
She's still working?
Dude, let's look this up.
I'm about to. Got my handy dandy laptop. Net worth.
No. Look what she makes annually.
Oh, okay. Annual pay for Judge Judy. $123,000 a day, roughly $45 million a year.
$45 million a year. That's what I thought.
The
like,
fuck, bro. How?
Bro, I'm telling you. Hey, Kansas State pulling it out. Fuck you, Hondo. Fuck you, Ashton. I told you K-State was going to win that game.
Who are you, Judy?
Hey, do you play that HQ?
No, Isaac and Candace were playing it that night. They were on here, but they missed the first question.
They missed the first question, dude?
It's weird. It seems like the Hunger Games because that dude comes up. He's like, hey, everybody.
Exactly.
Look at all the current events going on.
So the first day I got it, so there's 12 rounds. The first day I got it was with Preston Jordan and Hondo Schaeffer.
Fuck them.
Shout out. And I'm giving lots of shout outs tonight. You know, this is my debut right here. What's up, everybody? But they talked me into downloading. I downloaded and we played it. And I got to round 8, bro. And like most of the time people get to round 4. My first round, I got to round 8. I haven't gotten that far since today. Me and Ashton got to round like 6 or 7. Damn. I was fucking stoked.
Well, you can do it more than once a day?
It's twice a day. It's 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock. So it's 7:59 right now. Shout out, clock.
We're going to play it. Can I Google the answers or they make it so you
10
can't?
seconds, bro, is all you got. 10 seconds. And
I'm
they
gonna
start
type my ass off.
They start the clock when they start asking the question. So realistically, you only have about 5 seconds.
Makes sense. So you really don't have time to think about it. Just go.
Yeah, exactly.
Does anybody want, like, do you have to get to round 12 to get the money?
You have to get to round 12 to get the money. So it's split up. So say if there's 25,000 people that are in it that win it by round 12, $25,000 split, $2,500. But they just started on Sunday. $25,000 winner takes all. So it usually, most days it just goes to 12 rounds, but on special occasions it goes to 15 rounds. Sunday it went to 17 rounds. I stayed and watched the entire thing. It stayed to 17 rounds. Guy won $25,000. Shout out HQ.
So they show the winners and everything?
Yes, they show who it is. I'm like, that's kind of weird. They even have a leaderboard of who has made the most money off of this.
Wait, so people have won more than once?
There's people with $8,500 on here.
Oh, fuck you.
The leader, he's won $25,000 because last Sunday was the first day they did that.
Do they only get it in like digital money? Like, like look at this account.
Cryptocurrency. We'll pay you in Bitcoin.
That's funny. Bitcoin's not even like doing well anymore.
Oh no, bro. Let me tell you about Bitcoin.
Tell me all about it.
Okay, so Bitcoin is one of those things that if you would have invested at the right time, you would have made lots of money. But everyone got on their little Bitcoin fucking hard on. Jump on the train whenever it's worth $12,000 or $16,000, whatever made the most money. Everyone, people that the thing about stocks and investments and stuff that people don't understand is
I understand none of it.
Well, no one really does. But whenever people that don't typically invest in stuff start investing in stuff, it's not a good sign. It's going to probably crash. Typically. And what happened once it got $16,000, people that were investing that don't typically invest, they start buying into it now. Hey, dude, too little, too late. You missed your opportunity. Like, why are you buying into this now? You needed to buy into it back in 2012 when Jordan Vogel was telling me to buy into it. Whenever you could spend 250 Bitcoins to buy a pizza, a $10 pizza, 250 Bitcoins. You know how much 250 Bitcoins was worth about 2 months ago?
A lot. I couldn't even tell you. But did Jordan invest?
Jordan did not invest.
Oh, what a bitch.
Jordan is the best at telling people what to invest, but not putting his money into it.
Stephen Colbert.
Jordan now has started investing more. But back whenever me and Jordan were, big time stock market guys, and we were investing
Gurus.
in penny stocks that we lost $20,000 in or whatever. We were telling everyone to buy into stuff, and it didn't work out. But Jordan now is a lawyer or law student, and he knows what he's talking about.
Let's start an investment podcast. These are the stocks today.
like what's that guy on that? Like they have that
Something
guy.
Ramsay?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay. We actually went to his little seminars all summer long while I was working at Walmart. I had to do the Walmart night shift.
Oh yeah.
So I worked from 9 p.m. till 7 a.m. every day.
Mm-hmm.
And on Sundays, I had to, after I got off work, I went to these little Gordon Ramsay seminars and I had to stay up and listen to him.
Gordon Ramsay's the chef. I don't know this dude's name.
No, that's Gordon Ramsay's the chef.
I'm Googling investment guy on TV.
It's
We're going to
Ramsay,
figure out.
Dave Ramsay. David Ramsay is his name.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, we got 1 minute and 45 seconds.
I'm so
Oh,
excited.
125, sorry.
But are you in what stocks are on the come up right now? So we can get these crashed.
I stopped doing my personal investments and I started doing exchange traded funds. So basically it's like a group of investments. I could probably explain a little bit more if I wasn't on my app right now for HQ. But basically what it is like you have 10% in big stocks, 15% in little stocks, 5% in real estate. I mean, it ends up being 100%. I don't exactly know what all I'm in. I know I'm in a little bit of Apple, a little bit of Google, a little bit of this. And basically it's a savings account that has some interest. So if you go to your bank and you put a savings account, the interest is going to be like 0.002% and basically make you no money. I've saved up $670 on this Acorns app and have made like $13 off of it, which is a good. It's 2% interest.
You gotta focus.
Well, I mean, we
it's
we
not
have some,
starting.
he talks to us for a little while.
I forgot about the Hunger Games guy.
Yeah. And so, I mean, Acorns. Shout out Acorns.
Yeah, I do enjoy some acorns.
Are you a squirrel?
No, but I see squirrels with acorns, and I know that's a good thing.
Have you ever seen a black squirrel?
Like a
I mean, a fully
one?
black. No, I'm
I don't think
talking
so.
like black. Okay, Nebraska.
I would believe that was a skunk, and I wouldn't go near it.
People thought it was a skunk, dude. In Nebraska, we were playing a golf tournament last year. Nebraska has black squirrels. Tripped me the fuck out. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I've never seen a black squirrel. Apparently, there are black squirrels in the world.
Are they more like aggressive?
Black squirrels fill up most of our
Squirrel
country's prisons. If people didn't know,
yeah, I believe that.
squirrel prisons. They, it's like black ice.
Black.
That white eye, that regular ice is fine, but black ice you gotta watch out. That's the one that killed the most people.
Black ice, gotta watch out for that black ice.
And black squirrels.
Black squirrels get pulled over more often. It's a fact.
Okay, we're playing HQ. Can y'all hear this?
Now they can.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Maybe.
Must I go through
Yeah.
again? Why, yes. For those joining for the first time tonight who don't know how this works. Let me tell
Everyone's
you
very excited right now.
questions. You have 10
Everyone listening that's not listening because this isn't live.
to answer three.
We are live.
If you tap the right one, you move on to the next round. If you answer
Does
all
HQ stand for headquarter?
Headquarters.
you win our cash.
Or
Headquarters.
something
Yum.
quiz, I don't know.
It is a whopping, flopping 2,500 Denard spans.
Denard spans. What the fuck is that?
It's his
Bills.
what he says
That's a
about
lot of dollar bills.
dollars. I don't know. It's
Snakes fly to Dublin.
he's a character.
Back to Ireland with that kind of money. Yes, overturn all that hard work for St. Pat. You guys watching the basketball, the b-ball, the tournaments, Marshall, Nevada, big upsets. And guess who called them both?
Nevada wasn't a big upset, you fucking idiot.
Bracket is back in
Why not?
business.
It was a 10 seed to 7 seed, and Texas
Yeah? Is your
can
phone
fuck up
charged?
the end of a
Check
game.
swiped
Trust
away?
me, I had Texas going, and they fucked up.
Get some money, all 950,000
Always.
Okay.
plus you now.
So the first question's about to go. Can you
Alright.
hear it?
Yeah.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
I'm
Let's
excited,
get
man.
this shit.
I'm gonna tell you all the answers.
Oh shit, it just froze. Come on.
Uno, the liquid often used to disinfect hands, is head number.
Okay, is the liquid often used to disinfect hands is known as what? Red, soy sauce, or sanitizer?
Soy sauce.
The answer is sanitizer, I'm sure.
Damn, I was close.
Man.
To surgery, and Howie Mandel uses it every 5 minutes. Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Let me tell you, about 9,000 people missed that question.
Really?
Yeah.
Clean and mean, but 4,419
A lot of retards, man.
was the answer. No, that's not going to disinfect. It will raise your blood pressure.
I didn't know the first question was that easy.
Sanitizer never came my way. Give me Q.
I guess Isaac's retarded.
Which of these is
Yo, Isaac, if you're listening, you're kind of retarded. No offense.
All right, so which of these is most likely to emit lava, garden hose,
Volcano.
person nose, or volcanoes?
No.
steer clear of lava?
I selected volcanoes.
Good one. This is fun.
Go in there.
I'm gonna download this.
Oh, it is fun. It is fun. You can win $2,500.
Yeah.
3,000 or about 4,000,
Answer
4,500 people missed that question.
Oh yeah.
Jones orientation.
Lowering it down. Is there like a limit to how many people can play?
No, dude.
Does it tell you the number of people playing
It
right
does
now?
tell you the number of people. Right now, there's 941,000.
Sunday night
Whoa.
do ya?
That's almost a million.
They usually have a million.
Back with our one prize, one winner for
Dun,
all.
dun, dun.
Look, one person's gonna win $25,000. What I'm trying to say. One know-it-all will win it all Sunday night. 25K.
25K.
Last week while sitting on the toilet. Yeah, that's true. Q3 back tonight. In the U.S., which of these beverages typically contain espresso, matcha latte, cafe au lait, or americano?
Oh shit, I don't know. Americano?
Americano is the guess. In U.S., which of these beverages typically contains espresso? Maca latte, something, and
United States we're talking about here. In the U.S., especially popular in New Orleans, cafe au lait is drip brewed or French press coffee.
I'm not a coffee drinker.
Did you miss it?
I don't know. Nope, I got it right. Americano. In the U.S., which of these typical beverages typically contains espresso? Americano, apparently.
America. Fuck yeah.
yeah.
It's not even made in America.
Diluted a little bit. Q4. Queen Elizabeth II has famously kept what kind of dog as a pet for decades? Chihuahua, Pomeranian, or Corgi?
I'm going with the corgi.
Pomeranian. Wait, who? What's the question?
Queen Elizabeth II. She's
Oh.
famously had which pet
fucking
dog as a
clue.
pet for decades?
I was just thinking you can't fit a corgi in a purse. That was my thought process.
Which are a mix between dachshunds and corgis, but the OG
Hey, corgi was
Oh,
right.
shit.
Corgi was right.
How far are you in? 5?
That was question 4, so we're on question 5.
reaching for that crown.
Stakes are getting high, bro.
I know, $2,500, bro.
5 corgis at the same
I could use a little bit of money. I'm about to go to New Orleans.
Nolans.
New Orleans.
Corgi.
You know when I think of like Louisiana, I think of Kevin Gates.
Major K, located
I think of Hannibal Buress.
Bahamas is famous for what? Migrating butterflies, feral pigs, or black sand beaches.
What place is it?
Butterflies, feral
I picked migrating butterflies, but I don't think that's right. It
Major K. Major K alert!
was a guess. Froze on me. Let's see. Come on.
The sailors who had plans to return and cook them, but never did, so now they roam free. Those
Feral pigs was the answer. I'm eliminated.
Feral pigs where?
Yeah. So big major clay located on the. I can't read the question. Fuck it. I lost. I lose every time.
We'll
It's
get
okay.
him. We'll get him next time.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. It's okay. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You know, that's my mentality. It's always been that way.
25,000 on Sundays. Is that the only day they do that?
25,000 on Sunday, bro.
Nice. That's cool. That'd change my life for a week. You know, because I'd blow it all on cocaine. Cocaine and hookers.
We got to see if Hondo lost this game.
I'm starting another podcast called Cocaine and Hookers.
There we go. Hondo lost.
Woo!
How the fuck do you get 210 points and I only have 200? This bullshit.
It doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
I don't get it.
I don't either,
Whatever.
man.
March Madness. It's driving me madness.
I might watch a game or two if I'm, around a TV. I don't have any cable. Maybe it's on Hulu. I bet it's on Hulu.
March Madness?
Yeah. They have like NFL games and stuff, so they probably have. Probably got a little madness going on. Little bit of that stuff. So how's vaping? Dave Chappelle had one of those.
No. Okay, this isn't a vape. This is an e-cig.
I don't know the difference.
Okay, so vaping is a lifestyle. Vaping is where you go and you get those big, like blocky.
It's a fucking lifestyle, bro.
It's a lifestyle. No, vaping is where you get those big blocky like phone-looking deals.
Yeah, those are weird.
That like blow out tons and tons and tons of smoke, and you can do O's and you can do tricks because I got to get those likes on Instagram. I Juul, it's an e-cig. It's a difference. It's the convenience factor of where I quit smoking cigarettes. I haven't had a cigarette in about
How many days?
I don't know how many days. I haven't kept count like I did with alcohol, but I could probably say it's probably been about 7 months.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's the convenience factor. It's not like with those vapes, you have to go and put like oil in there and shit.
Yeah, it looks like a
And
lot
you
of
have to
work.
do all that. You have to put the cotton ball and like
tastes like cotton candy.
No, exact. Okay, so this is cool mint. It's like I guess you could say it's like the menthol cigarette. I'm not trying to find like I don't want to eat fruit.
Find Nirvana.
Like
Find your Zen.
Sure, but I'm not trying to taste fruit medley. I'm not trying to taste mango.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to have cotton candy. I'm not
Ball
trying
juice.
to have ball juice. I'm not trying to have Dr. Pepper. I just want like some fire in my lungs because I'm addicted to nicotine and tobacco, and I can't smoke cigarettes anymore because it's gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's a good message. I was talking to this dude yesterday at this Toot and Totem over here, and he's one of those guys that just shares all his info, I guess, because he was like, yesterday, I had a heart attack. Doctor says I need to cut down on my cholesterol, and then he put his cigarette in his mouth, and he was holding a Mountain Dew. And it's like, dude, you should probably not do either one of those things.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, crack in a can. That's what we used to call it.
That's
Smoking
crazy.
cigarettes is not good for you.
That's like such an American thing to do. Like, I'm probably gonna die, but fuck it, you know.
It is. It really is.
Just got out of the emergency room. I'm gonna get a pizza.
My doctor said it was my cholesterol, not the cigarettes and sugar the sugar water I've been drinking,
Yeah, cholesterol.
and the crack cocaine that I've been smoking.
My cholesterol is probably pretty high because I'm doing this diet, this mostly meat diet.
If I was being completely honest, I'm not even sure what cholesterol is.
It's the building block of your cells, apparently. It like has a lot to do with some science
I
stuff.
blame parents for not teaching me a good diet, and by parents I mean my parents. Shout out Buffy and Jerry.
Yeah, shout out to you guys.
But no, you want to know what I grew up on eating when I was a little
Pop-Tarts?
kid? No, dude, it was worse than that.
Donuts,
Worse than that.
pancakes on top of a cake.
Well,
Covered in syrup.
my grandmother, my uncle used to just feed me pancakes all the time, so it's pretty close to that. So what my mom used to do to feed me, because I wouldn't eat, and so you can put this all on me, but
You can put the blame on me. It's my Akon impression. Go ahead.
my mom used to make me sandwiches. So it was bread, sprinkle sugar
Oh
all
my
over
shit.
one sandwich, syrup on the other side.
What the fuck?
Slap it together, syrup sandwich.
You have great genetics because you have zero body fat.
I know, dude. I know.
That's awesome.
How does that happen? No, it's like that Kendrick Lamar song. I remember eating syrup sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grandma, wow,
Whenever he said that, I was like, yeah, son. I remember those, but I wasn't the same situation. I just wouldn't eat anything else.
I remember my grandma would put chocolate syrup on a sandwich and eat it, and I'd just be like, "What's wrong with you, Grandma?" But I don't even eat bread anymore.
You don't eat bread.
I
I
gave
guess
up.
you cut out carbs, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave up on bread. I still get carbs. I mean, I'll eat like a pizza every once
But
in a
you're
while.
not trying to gain weight, right?
No.
See, I'm trying to gain weight. I put on about 20 pounds in 4 months, and then I lost about 10 pounds. And my diet was like breakfast, protein, eggs, something like that, peanut butter, jelly, whatever.
Eat a shitload of meat and eggs, and you'll eat a lot of protein. You'll build muscle pretty
Well,
quick.
and and I was doing that, but also I was eating a lot of carbs. So I was lunch and dinner was spaghetti, like a lot of spaghetti, which is a lot of carbs.
Yeah, it's true.
And so I was eating a lot of carbs, and I put on 20 pounds, and I was
Fuck yeah.
I went from 162 to 182 in about 4 months,
That's
and I'm probably about a 175 right now.
Hell yeah. I've been stalling around like 230, 227.
God damn, Matt.
But yeah. I don't think my body wants to lose any more weight, so I'm just gonna chill right here.
Just
Take
rip
it
it out,
easy.
bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep working out hard and see what happens. But
You look
yeah.
good though.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I lost like close to 30 pounds.
I like people that like us that we want to just take care of ourselves, you know.
Yeah, same.
You know, it's
It's made me more picky with women because I don't want to be around a girl who's like not worried about her health. You know.
you know, I've been picky in all aspects of life, but women, man. Some people say I'm too picky, and I can't help it.
I'm definitely too picky, but that's a good thing.
Me and my roommate Peyton were talking about most underrated spots of women. You know, because everyone always wants to talk about like
The
girls-
arms.
Well, arms, okay, yeah. So, but most of the time, what do they talk about? Tits and ass, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tits, ass, and face, right?
Hmm.
Most underrated spot. You say arms,
Either that or like the thighs right here.
thighs. Okay.
I'm a thigh man.
Oh yeah, I'm a thigh man too. I've always been that way. I like how girls' legs are, but you keep going down those legs, and you keep going down.
Our feet.
Ankles, bro. What do their ankles
Ankles.
look like, bro? If their ankles look like elephant fucking hooves, come on, tell me what that means.
She's gonna be a big woman. I don't know.
If you don't know when the ankle starts and when the calf stops, what do you call that?
A cankle, yeah.
A cankle.
The Mark Griffin.
The Mark. Shout out Mark Griffin.
Shout out to Mark.
But no, dude, that's the most, like, I can tell a lot about your lifestyle if you just let me look at your ankles.
That's interesting. I mean, I've
Bro, look at these ankles.
I've
bro.
never been with a girl who had cankles though. I mean, that's really not that big of an occurrence.
I see those girls always wearing, and the trick is the, what is it? Like the leggings? Yeah, the
Yeah.
leggings. You don't notice it, and then they wear some shorts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and when they wear the leggings, their ass looks better than it is.
Oh,
That's bullshit.
When they're like wearing leggings, bro, their ankles look better, their calves look better, their legs look better, their ass looks better, everything looks better. And I'm like, bae.
I'm gonna start wearing those just to show the outline of my dick off. You know.
You
Think
gotta
it
have
needs
a
to-
big dick, though.
I can handle it.
Shout out to little dick niggas.
Little Dicky. Are you a little Dicky? Oh no, you don't listen to music in this generation.
But I do like Lil Dicky.
He made a song. He dropped a video.
You know why I like Lil Dicky? Because he's like real with himself.
Yeah.
You know, so he doesn't have to like hype himself up too much, but he like knows who he is. That's why I like him.
He dropped a song called Freaky Friday, and it was like based on that movie. And him and Chris Brown switch bodies.
Oh shit! I saw that.
That
Like
is
I
funny
saw
as fuck.
I saw Chris Brown talk like, you know, he's like, "Can I say the N word? Can I say the
Can I
N
say
word?
nigga?"
N word? N word?" Yeah. Yeah.
This shit was funny. It's a good one. He's a funny dude. I can't wait to like hear his whole album.
Lil Dicky is great. I love Lil Dicky because he's real with himself.
Yeah, he's like the first like comedic rapper to be like to have bars, to be talented.
Oh, and he's so talented. He's so smart.
Yeah, he's like a cool Weird Al.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and Weird Al didn't even like Weird Al just took other people's like songs and
Yeah, that's
recreated
true.
himself. Like give Weird Al his credit. Like it was funny and from 1988 till 2005, but like
Until I turned 12.
yeah. See me white and nerdy, got me white and nerdy.
He did a good job though. Made a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, you can argue that. Just gotta make that paper.
Yeah, but I feel like anyone can do that now. You know, just do parodies. There's a shit ton of parodies.
Go onto YouTube, dude. Everything's a fucking parody.
That's true. Have you? Do you have an Instagram?
Bruh, I got an Instagram.
I just feel like there's a lot of like Instagram like celebrities who like make funny videos, but like a lot of them aren't that funny. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them are like just basic, and it's
Yeah,
just like
bro.
comedy. The comedy bar on Instagram is pretty low.
Yeah, follow me at Schaeffer Farm. That's SCHAEFFERFARM.
Farm.
Schaeffer Farm. It's Farmer Schaeffer.
You better like buy a farm and name it Schaeffer Farm. Whose farm is this? This is
We
Farmer
have a
Schaeffer.
farm.
Schaeffer
We have a farm. It's called BS Ranch.
But you have to get your own though.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my followers to a following ratio isn't like, like all that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's okay. Like, I do what I can.
I'm following like 200 more people than that are following me.
I follow about 100 more.
But I'm also like, I feel like it's okay to. Instagram's the place where I can follow all the comedians I want to.
I get
all
so
the
bad
celebrities.
because I just follow. I'm like, oh, I want to follow that. I want to follow
Yeah.
that golfer. I want to follow that golfer. I want to follow. Obviously, I'm not going to get the follow back, but it'd be
Yeah.
really cool if people would start following me.
I don't give a shit about my followers on Instagram. I care on Twitter. but not.
I just got a
Instagram, I
Twitter
don't give a shit.
because I lost my Twitter account like a few years ago. So I was Twitterless for about 3 years, and I just started another Twitter like about less than a year ago.
I'm addicted to Twitter.
You tweet a lot, and I like to tweet back. I do tweet back. I mean,
Yeah. I need to relax. I keep telling myself I'm going to slow down, and I don't. I even deleted the app for like 3 days. Then I came right back. I do that with everything, though.
I like your tweets though.
Thanks, man.
I don't know if people like my tweets. I don't know what's a good tweet anymore.
Just whatever. Just think it into the world.
No, the tweet that you said the other day was, dude, I swear I have that thought all the time. It was about when people tweet like, see if they hit you back up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
stop texting all your people and see when they
Commented
hit you
on
up,
that.
and you'll figure out who your real friends are. Dude, I've been saying this for about 3 years. Why do you have to do that?
Yeah.
That is the
exactly.
lamest shit I've ever heard in my life.
It's retarded. And
Like,
it's
bro, if you just want to hang out, just hit me up. Like, cause in my tweet basically, and I didn't really say it that well, but I didn't know how to say. I couldn't put it into words well enough to really
It's
explain.
an
But
art form.
basically, what I was saying was, so what happens whenever your boy and you decide at the same time, like, hey man, I just saw this tweet on Twitter saying don't hit up your boy, and so I'm gonna see how long it takes. And say they both see it at the same time, and then they're like, okay, I'm not gonna text this guy for like until he texts me. Well, then they never text you. Like,
yeah.
what kind of weird ass circumstances do you have to be in to be like, oh, I'm not texting this person back because they don't message me first or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
maybe it's just like that relationship. Like, who cares? Like,
But that's like how some women are though, because like I don't want to hit him up, and I'm just like, all right.
but women are different, dude. You know,
Yeah,
women
yeah.
are. I mean, and here's the thing, like, the whole message first. Like, yeah, the guy should message you first, but also this is 2018. Like,
Yeah.
women rights, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to be equal and shit.
I mean, they are, right? They are. They're equal.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. Somewhat equal. I mean, but hey, if you want to step up the equality shit, send that message first, you know?
If you want to step up equality, let's stop having parking spaces for pregnant mothers. Okay, just because you have a baby in you doesn't mean you can't walk, or maybe it does. Why are you at the store?
Yeah, you know how many times I'm like pulling up to the mall and I'm like, God damn it, fucking people that are handicapped are so lucky.
Yeah,
They
why
get
are
those
there
front pieces.
why are there so many handicap spaces? Y'all can't even drive.
Well, yeah, no, like at my apartment complex, we have so many handicap spots, and I'm just like, there ain't a single person in my apartment complex that has it. Like, all those spots are
Exactly.
always open, 100%.
If I ever like own a business in my parking lot, I'm gonna put all the handicap spaces in the back and be like, "Fuck you guys, you ain't even got. You can roll up here. You're good. Don't worry about it.
But the government won't let you do that, man.
They won't. Is it
They won't.
regulated?
It's
Do
regulated.
they regulate
bro.
parking lots?
Yes. No, that's why doors like doorknobs like that, like on your door right now, like circle doorknobs that most places don't allow those anymore. You have to have like a hook, like one of those like ones that come out that you can push down because
okay, yeah.
if you don't have arms and you have like prosthetics, you have to be able to push it down.
Mm.
But how do you pull it open?
I would just have like a handy dandy fake hand and just, like the dude from.
I don't know. I see the positives.
Happy
I see the
Gilmore.
negatives. Like the negatives at my apartment complex because there's always 6 spots of wide ass open where I could be parking,
It's a true story.
and no one ever parks there ever.
You know what's funny when I try to park as close as I can to the gym? Because I'm going there to work out, but like I don't want to walk. I don't want to take the extra steps. Like I have to get as close as possible to the front door to this place I'm about to go run inside of.
You know, and I say that, but I am actually one of those people that like to park in the back, away from everyone, because I don't want anyone parked next to my car.
It's a good point.
Well, I've just had too many people fucking open the doors and just hey, my car.
You got a nice vehicle, and it's white, so they're gonna see every mark.
Yeah, and there's several. We go look at it right now because people fucking don't know how to open their fucking doors.
People are crazy.
No, man, I had this one girl. I was at WT and I was parked in the in like where the AC is.
Yeah,
I was parked there and I was sitting in my car. I was like
those parking lots suck.
on my phone. I was like barely parked off the line, and this car whips in real hot, and it's late at night, and so is a bunch of African American like people, and I'm just
From
saying,
Africa?
no, there's African American, bro.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Well, and so I'm sitting in my car like no big deal. And well, the thing is, the girl like she cut the shit out of my car. Like, she flung the door open and what? Hit my car.
Damn.
And I stepped out and I was like, what the fuck? And like all of them, there's 5 of them and a girl. They all start just saying, oh man, like it's you were parked on the line, you're parked on the line, you're parked on the line. I was like, okay, it's not like I'm trying to sue you, but like have some common courtesy. I was like, to not like, it'd be one thing if like she was trying to get out and I was parked too far and she like kind of barely opened it.
Yeah,
like,
there's a huge difference.
Pushed it up against, like, dude, before she stepped out, it was like she kicked the door open and it hit the shit out of the side of my car.
Did she say sorry?
No, none of them did. They all like freaked out on me because I stepped out of my car. I was like, what the fuck?
Douchebags, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
fuck that.
I was like, are you kidding me right now? And like they all were just like, no, you're parked on the line. It ain't our fault. I was like, you could have just been a little more conscientious of my car. And I understand like opening it up and like it touching my door, but like whenever you like slap it across, like.
Or you could at least be like, hey, it's really windy. I'm sorry.
Nah, it wasn't even windy. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I was like, I accepted that this could have been my fault. Like, I'm not perfect. I parked on the line. Like, that was my bad. It was just how, like, they slammed the door into my car.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Hopped out, and I hopped out, and I was like, I was looking at my car to see if there's a mark, and how they all, like, immediately, 5 of them were just like, oh, you're parked on the line. It's your fault. I was like, dude, I'm not looking for a fight. I'm not looking to sue y'all. I'm just, I'm checking out my car, making sure there's no damages. I mean, I should probably call the cops and be like, they just slapped the shit out of my car.
I don't know if can the cops do anything in a parking lot?
I don't know, man.
I've always been told they can't.
I don't know.
Should have got her insurance info.
Maybe. I don't think the lines specify anything. I think, you damaged someone else's car.
Yeah, exactly. Whipping open doors and shit. Fuck that. That's some bullshit. That's what I got to deal with on a daily basis. I was in a parking lot and I came out of the mall and someone hit my car. What do I do? And then I just, I got to help people with that.
Oh, yeah, you work for insurance, right?
Yeah. I don't like to say the name, but it rhymes with Fate Storm. So.
Nationwide is on your side. Peyton Manning is the GOAT, though.
He's good. He's very marketable. That dude and Blake Griffin are just great. Are almost
and Chris Paul. Chris Paul is part of that.
Chris Paul's good too, yeah, for sure. They're killing it.
Well, they also have State Farm, but that's more Golf Channel. We are farmers. Or it's Farmers Insurance.
Yeah, State Farm doesn't even have a jingle.
Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking Farmers Insurance.
I'm going to make a State Farm jingle.
Well, I always know Farmers Insurance because we are farmers. And I'm like, that's me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because they have the Farmers Insurance Open, which is a golf tournament. That's my arm. They play at the Torrey Pines right here. I got on my shirt.
Bro, there was a meme on Instagram of this guy and this girl, and the guy's like buttoning his pants. And she goes, so what are we? And he goes, we are farmers. It's funny as shit.
Oh, man.
And at the end it was like, nah, but you should probably get out of here.
Nah, but we're nothing. Get the fuck out of my apartment. I just smashed. Can I have another beer?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
You should get me one also. No, wait. I need to go to the gym. I'll drink one. Fuck it.
All right.
The farmer has just left the room. I'm going to sit here, talk to myself about myself, what I'm doing to myself. I'm about to go to Fort Collins next weekend.
Fort Collins?
Yeah, I was gonna hit up Jordan to see if I could stop by Boulder, but he's gonna be somewhere else. So, but I'm staying at this Airbnb called Hostel Kush.
Dude, Airbnb.
Looks really cool.
Airbnb is where it's at now, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna crash on a couch for $20.
Dude, we're at New Orleans from the 19th to the 23rd, my birthday.
Did you get a whole house to yourself?
Yeah, dude. It's got 6 beds. So, and we only have 5 people, so
you get a little extra hoe, you know?
Exactly. Exactly. Nah, so I got these on backwards or something. But yeah, no, so it's like I have to pay $140, but that's for the entire trip.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a long drive. Are you flying or driving?
Driving.
Yeah, it's a long drive. It'd be fun though, because I've never been to that side of the world.
See, and that's the thing. We usually go like west, Las
Yeah.
Vegas and California, La Jolla, all that.
I've never seen the East
I'm
Coast.
going to Oregon this summer. But yeah, I'm going to Oregon this summer for my internship. I don't know if I told you that,
That's
but
what's up.
yeah, dude, Sun River. It's a resort golf course. But yeah, I went to New Orleans once whenever I was like 11 or something with my mom. I don't remember any of that, so it'll be pretty neat.
For $300, you can throw your own parade.
What?
You can get a police escort, or maybe it's 3,000. I think it's 300. It was a Hannibal Buress joke where he was like, "The police will escort you around for $300, and you can walk around with alcohol, like you just be drinking."
Oh no, if you're under 21, you can go into bars.
Really,
I think you have to be 18, but
you can get your drinks to go, which is badass because I've always wanted to do that.
well, that's Vegas for you, dude.
Vegas,
Have you
does
been to
that too?
Vegas?
No,
Oh my God, Matt, you have to go to Vegas, dude.
I'll be there eventually. You know,
Whenever you go, let me know because I'm always looking for an excuse to go.
cool. I need to do more. I was just thinking like I've never had like a legit spring break because I've never like taken spring break off because I'm always working. I'm always doing
Last
something.
summer, last spring break, we went to Las Vegas, me and Preston, and this spring break we're going to New Orleans, me and Preston.
Nice, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can go to New Orleans.
Let's check
I
out the
don't know.
scores.
There's so many days I want to take off, and I don't think I'm allowed to. I just need to quit my
I got
job.
Snapchat.
Quitting my job. Fucking jobs are gay.
Make it big, bro.
I will. It might take like 20 years. You know, I might be like 45 until I get to quit my job, but it'll happen. It'll happen.
For sure, bro.
This older guy, I don't know why, but I had two people ask me yesterday after I did my set. They were like, "Do you write your own stuff?" Like, yeah. You think I'm stealing all this shit? But I guess they were impressed, and I've never been asked that before. It just kind of caught me off guard because I thought he was gonna be like, "Do you write your own stuff?" Because I've heard that shit. I heard someone do that before, but no, they were just like impressed. They're like, "Yeah, you should be traveling." Da 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 da. But yeah, it's cool.
Do you have any like plans to go anywhere? Like, have you looked into going to do comedy somewhere else?
Well, yeah, I'm going. That's what I'm going to Fort Collins for,
Okay.
and then Austin in July. I don't think I'll get to perform, but I'll probably find like an open mic. I'm just gonna meet the guy that's like running a festival, so I can go back there for it's called Altercation Comedy Festival. So I can go there in September. That's the plan right now.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of big names at that comedy show. At least there were last year.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, gotta learn from people that you look up to and shit.
Yeah, and the guys at Fort Collins, we opened up for them. Me and this dude Skylar. Have you watched me before?
Dude, I haven't been able to go. Like, I'm in Oklahoma, and you're always like, "Come
That's
check
true.
out my show," and I'm just like, "Oh."
Got to travel to Oklahoma. My homie Skylar wants to like set up a tour. At
If
the
you
end of
come
the
to
year.
Oklahoma, you can just stay at my place. I got a futon and a couch.
Cool. I will do that. I'll get out there. I'll find a way. Got to make it work somehow. But yeah, he wants to set up a tour, go through like San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, and then up to Oklahoma and maybe Arkansas.
Arkansas, they blew the fucking Arkansas. They're supposed to be Butler today.
I'm just excited to like go to other cities. You know, I feel like Colorado. They probably have good crowds there.
Yeah.
They have a big ass scene in Fort Collins. So because I'm like friends on Facebook with like 2 comedians from there, and they're doing shit constantly, and they're funny as hell.
You're funny as hell, bro. Get in there.
I know. I just gotta put time in. You know, I'm not as funny yet because I'm only done like 11 months,
Yeah.
10 and a half months.
Experience is everything. Experience is key, bro. Just keep going.
For sure. It's all about getting comfortable, I think. But it's fun. It's fun every time. And then I'm gonna become a golfer.
I'll be your pro, bro, to teach you.
Once I have enough money to buy golf clubs. It's an investment.
I can teach you to golf.
Can you though?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think I'm a good teacher, but
You'll just get frustrated with me.
yeah.
I'll just be talking shit. I'll be drunk, maybe a little high. I don't smoke.
You don't smoke no more?
Mm-mm.
When's the last time you smoked?
Yesterday.
That's funny.
No, it's just a theme that I put on Snapchat if I don't smoke.
I found some rapid questions. I'm gonna ask you some rapid questions.
All right.
If you could buy any type of food right now, what would it be?
Steak.
Steak. What color is your toothbrush?
Blue.
Blue. If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
Walrus. Large penis.
Ah. What is one of the things you would put on your bucket list?
Oh.
I guess what's one thing that is on your bucket list?
Do a set at the Comedy Store.
Okay. Who's your favorite superhero and why? Black Panther.
Batman. No superpowers.
Who do you admire the most?
Myself.
What's your favorite summer activity?
Masturbation.
Mine too. If a movie was made of your life, what genre would it be? Who would be playing you?
The dude from Everybody Loves Raymond. Because that's who I look like, apparently.
What?
Yeah, his brother, the tall brother. As everyone says, I look like him.
I don't watch that. I don't watch that.
You've never seen Everybody Loves Raymond?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up a picture of that guy.
And why? So he would play you. It'd be.
It'd
I'm
be
assuming comedy.
It'd be a horror film. I'd be a murderer.
Okay.
Brad
All right.
Garrett's his name.
I'm gonna give you two more. If you could be any flavor of ice cream, what ice cream flavor would you be and why?
Cookie dough, because there's cookies in it.
Okay. Who is your favorite cartoon character and why?
Courage the Cowardly Dog, because I can't understand him.
And then what's that grandpa bit? Booga 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 booga. Here, ask me some questions. I stopped at 11.
See, do I look like that guy?
I mean, kind of.
Everybody says. Everyone also says I look like.
You kind of have his eyes.
I look like Jason Segel from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, I'd love Jason
I
Segel.
get that one a lot.
You kind of got his eyes. Yeah, I see it.
I have both of their eyes.
Okay, I stopped at 10.
Okay, I'm just gonna scroll all the way down.
Okay.
If you were stranded on a tropical island with two things, what two things would you want with you?
What two things would I want with me?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Fuck. That's tough, dude. I don't know. I'd probably want at least someone there to talk to.
Like a volleyball?
No, just like a human being, like as one, and then two would be, my computer that has Wi-Fi.
See, no one ever thinks about this. I would bring a boat.
You
know?
bring a boat, okay?
Fuck off.
Yeah. But maybe I like that island, dude, because I don't want to be around nobody.
What word would you add to the dictionary if you could, and what would
What
it mean?
word would I add to the dictionary? What the fuck? I don't know, dude. I don't know any. I'm not a slang guy, dude. I just keep it pretty basic. You know, I say swag.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't.
So I guess I'm probably already there.
It's got to be there. I swear to God, it's got to be there.
What word would you add? Oh wait, that's the same one. What product would you refuse to promote?
What the fuck? I gave you these questions. Oh my! What product? I've refused to promote organic. I don't like organic. GMOs are safe. Like it's fucking it's fake news.
I wouldn't promote anything vegan.
Yeah, exactly. Like vegan, organic, or PETA. I wouldn't promote PETA. PETA's fucking full of shit.
Mm-hmm. If your plane was about to crash, who would you want sitting next to you?
It's gonna be pretty vague, but just like a sexy ass bitch, dude. Just like
I would say porn star.
yeah, porn star, sexy model, just someone that wants to get it going, before we die. Like
get that last nut in.
And I definitely want my jewel sitting next to me too, because I need to smoke.
If you were a wicked tyrant, what country would you rule?
America, bro. Like I like it here. I mean, I don't want to rule these people, but like at the same time, like I don't really feel like flying all the way across anywhere else. I go rule Canada.
All right. If you could change one thing about your looks, what would it be?
My hair right now, bro. Have you noticed it?
I like it.
Okay, so my hair.
Layered.
I dyed it gray and came out looking great. Did you not see that, dude?
You dyed it gray?
Dude, like gray, like white gray, like a.
That wasn't blonde?
It was gray, bro. It was white gray.
Shit.
And well, then it faded and it turned into this blonde color, and then so we went and dyed it again. It turned blue, and so I had to dye it dark back, and now it's too dark. It's not like it was my natural hair color. Bullshit. It's too fucking dark. So anything I could change about me physically right now? Well, that, or I'd like to be swole as fuck.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, I guess that's just like I got too big of an ego.
Who doesn't? You gotta have a little. You gotta have.
I think it helps if you can admit it.
For sure. If you were a superhero, what superpowers would you have?
Invisibility.
Basic.
Because I want to go in there and check on bitches.
If you had access to a time machine, when and where would you go?
If I had access to a time machine, I'd go back to me and kick my little fucking ass back in like the 7th grade and say, stop fucking being an idiot.
I want to make a joke about if a friend of mine said if he had a time machine, he would go kill Hitler. And I'd be like, well, first you'd have to like get a plane ticket, so you'd have to go back in time, get a job. You'd probably have to be a waiter. I'm raising money to go kill Hitler.
They'd be like, why? Hitler like won a Nobel Peace Prize. That dude's all right.
And then you're going to get to Germany. It's not like you can just walk up to Hitler. Be like, hey, excuse me, Nazi guys. Can I set up a meeting
Well, and it
with
depends
Hitler?
on what time you get there. Because, like, if Hitler's already, like, in power, you're not getting to Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I want to get to Donald Trump. We're not just getting, like, there has to be a reason. You have to be in the hospital sick. You have to be someone important. Or you have to have done something really unremarkable. It's not like you're just, oh, Hitler's, like, in power. Like, I'm just going to walk up there and say, hey, Mr. Hitler, like, can I get your autograph? Nah, man, like, you're exactly right. I mean, you have to go whenever he's, like, a baby. And then even if he's a baby, that'd be just that much harder to find him.
Yeah. You still got to get the plane ticket.
Hey, yeah, you got the plane ticket. The plane ticket would be hard enough.
For sure. It's got to.
Most people are like, what? You're trying to get a plane ticket to Germany?
So
Why?
you can kill a baby?
This person's going to be on the no-flight list.
It's like, and you don't have a license. I didn't think this through.
Well, I mean, what would you do with your time machine? I guess I'm not too worried about other people. I'm just worried about myself.
With my time machine, I guess I'd go back to like the 80s. That seemed like a good time, right?
I mean, kind of a terrible time, but a good time. It's
I
a
felt
terrible time, but a great time.
Like the economy was good.
The economy was fine, yeah.
We weren't worried about a war.
I mean, I'm sure we were in war, but...
Yeah, we probably were. I don't know. That's a hard question.
It is. All those questions were fucking weird. I was like, what?
Because I think about time machines. I don't know. Because there's really not like a good era, that it would just be safe.
I just would go and correct my fuck-ups.
Yeah, but then you'd be a different person.
Maybe I need to be a different person.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
What if it's like the butterfly effect and you do one thing good, but
then we never be friends and we're never even doing this podcast?
Yeah, and you accidentally murder someone. But
who says I haven't murdered someone?
Because you didn't cheat on that test, you failed that class. You got held back a year and you started doing heroin. All because you went back and fixed that test.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Time travel is a weird deal, and I don't think we've ever figured out time travel because no one's came back.
That's true, or they have and they're not telling us.
Or they have and they posted on Facebook. Man, it's come back from 2056 to stop World War III.
The lizard people can time travel.
Yeah, dude. Lizard people are crazy, dude. Apparently, lizard people are Nazis.
I believe that. Speaking of lizard people, do you know who Alex Jones is? Because there's a real conspiracy theory that Bill Hicks is Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that for sure.
There's hours of YouTube videos on that.
Oh yeah, because he died young, and then but no one really went to his funeral, and then Alex Jones came out of nowhere like about the same time. Yeah, no, I know.
That's funny.
And they kind of look the same, but they don't really look the same. It's a terrible conspiracy.
He is like the weirdest body ever.
Alex Jones. Have you seen all that stuff I've posted about Alex Jones?
I haven't.
My favorite video of Alex Jones.
I love the dude. I was watching I was on a friend's podcast yesterday and he pulled up his son. He made his son do the broadcast with him, and his son's eyes are all intense. Like you can tell they're like fucking related.
Alex Jones' son?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
This is my favorite thing of Alex Jones ever.
Oh, that song?
Yes. Can you hear it if I put it up here?
Yeah.
Let's transcend the New World Order.
This reminds me of
I've had enough of this, people.
MGMT.
Babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you want from these people? I go out and find these scum.
Turn the frogs gay.
We wanna eat babies. I have them on video.
He's so much fun.
He's so funny.
Hillary's in the creepy weird
Sick stuff, man. I love this so much.
She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head.
What the hell?
That woman number one
Looks ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man.
I told her and Obama just
This is my favorite part. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. And the funny thing is, this is him, like, what he literally said.
Real words.
Yeah, these are real words.
He's the best. Oh yeah, that's what I was
We're
gonna ask
such
you.
self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell's up rising up against us.
millions upon it, people, the fair was happening. I'm so pissed.
I probably watch this video once a week.
At the mall.
Oh, we're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab him with a
It's a good
butcher
song.
knife.
Gonna stab you with a butcher knife. And then the police chief is gonna say,
We love our Somalis. We love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet. My favorite part right here.
I love when he's angry.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
wasn't that nice?
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Bro, look at his son. Look how intense this kid is.
Of all of the
Oh, wait.
toxins that are released into the
Trying to
environment,
get to where he's at because
GMOs
he's
are
fucking
the
scary
special
looking.
class. You see,
Of course,
with
Alex
genetic
Jones has
engineering,
his
you
son
have pollution
with
of the
him.
gene pools.
I gotta forward it a bit.
Expression because of the genetic
Alright, he's about to
insertion.
come up.
So these could be
His
called
eyes, he
havoc
looks so
They're
aggressive.
totally
with our
against
health
GMO
or the
too, and
environment
that's why
if no one is
I
evaluating
don't get
genetically
it.
modified foods and crops.
Because
are one of
we're
the most
controlling,
dangerous
you know, it's
health
brain controlled.
environmental
Well, like, what
hazards
isn't
with
genetically
this.
modified?
And yet
Everything.
very few
Exactly.
people know about it.
Now you know why we here at InfoWars believe that GMOs are the biggest threat to our planet today.
Look at that
We
fucking
know
face, dude.
the true dangers of a cigarette butt left lying out unattended in a field. But do we really know the dangers of GMOs? And can we trust our government to tell us? I'm Rex Jones, reporting for InfoWars.com.
Well done, my apprentice. Well, Rex Jones is
Oh
here
my
with us.
God.
Other added
Well
What
done,
Mark
my
Forrest, and he was
apprentice.
even breaking down there. And I agree with his overall
This is so weird,
analysis
man.
that GMO is the biggest threat because it's already happening. We
He
already know
looks
it's
like he
caused a
wants
bunch
to
of
yell. Like,
problems,
oh, I want to yell with you,
and
Dad.
It's just getting more and more out of
Yeah,
control.
no, he's like built up,
And
like
the
got that like.
just doesn't care. Already putting GMO salmon in the ocean.
I hope he joins.
Obviously, nuclear war is
If
the
you're
biggest
watching
threat by
InfoWars,
itself,
like,
but it hasn't happened yet.
GMOs are not fucking the worst thing to happen. Like, calm down.
They're the
GMOs are
second
fine.
worst thing to happen.
GMOs are one of the best things to happen to, but, like, millions of people. Like, if there wasn't GMO, literally 1 billion people out of like the 7 billion people on the earth would not be able to eat. Did you know that?
Starlink,
If there were no GMOs, that we wouldn't be able
That's
to
why
feed
we-
1 billion people.
That's why we need to get rid of him.
and it's off the chart.
We don't need 7 billion people.
Like, take this one.
Okay, that's a different stance. I
nothing,
wasn't
wrong,
really...
nothing wrong with 6.
Okay. I guess that's one way to think of it. I didn't mean it like in that. I meant like
No, I know what you
it's
mean.
not hurting people.
I just like being a dick.
I get that. I get that. That's cool.
But,
That's cool.
I
I
was
mean, but come on, GMOs. Well, we can figure out other things to be worried about.
I was gonna ask you earlier if you've heard of Doug Stanhope. He's a comedian because I feel like he's a lot like Bill Hicks in a lot of ways, just because he's like very like brash and aggressive and doesn't give a fuck. Like he'll make jokes about.
I mean, maybe if you pull him up,
Everything.
I might have seen him, but that name definitely doesn't ring a bell.
He's like not that big, but I was thinking about him earlier because he had Alex Jones open up for him. And I thought Alex Jones was gonna do stand up, but he was just sitting there talking like, George W. Bush and son like his regular shit. And the crowd was so pissed, like there were fights breaking out in the crowd. And then Doug
Oh my
Stanhope had to
God.
come up there, and he did like 15 minutes of like crowd work trying to get them to relax before he could actually do his set. It was so funny. And he's like, "This is the last time I ever let you do that again." But he's a funny ass dude. I just want to see if I can get like a small bit from him. Maybe I can play this.
That thing that you sent us about the
Scary
atheist.
ISIS.
That was so funny.
Oh, that dude's funny.
What the ISIS
Yes, I've
is
seen this
doing-
guy. I have seen this guy. He is
the ISIS
hilarious.
is using social
He came through
media
Amarillo a couple years ago.
to recruit disenfranchised, angry youth to join them. And that's what I do. That's my demographic. Fuck off, ISIS. I'm working this corner. That's my people. I have never felt threatened by any other comedian. I never had a comedic rival that worried me. If you're into the weird shit that I do, I'm the only guy selling. It's a very small niche fan base of weird people that'll fly from all over the world to come and sit in 150 seats. Jeff Dunham and Peanut is playing across the street for free. You're not flipping a coin. You're here. I got you. No comic has threatened me. ISIS worries me. That's you, the angry, young, disturbed, knock-kneed kid in a Misfits t-shirt that showed up alone, lonely and hapless and helpless. Yeah, stay with me. Don't join the ISIS, kid. I actually care about you a little bit. ISIS does not care about you. You think you could have got a selfie with Jihadi John after a Friday night beheading? No. He wouldn't even talk to you.
That dude's awesome.
Take a
No,
selfie
yeah,
with you
I've
after
seen
the
him
show.
actually. Yeah, I've actually. You know me. I like to go look up comedians, and I've watched a lot of comedians. I've seen him.
Yeah, I feel like he's not that big, but he's really good. He has a joke about how he had to help kill his mom. He gets dark, but
No,
it's
me and
hilarious.
you. I remember me and you staying out at the trailer parks.
Yeah.
We would look up and we just watch comedians stand up. At times we shouldn't have been watching stand up
Yeah,
comedians.
that one night where we didn't go to sleep. We watched that British movie with Tom Hardy. I forgot his call. It's like
Bronson. Or
Bronson.
Something like
Yeah,
that?
I kept wanting to call it Bruno, but I was like, no, it's the gay dude. It's definitely not Bruno.
No, it's Bronson. Yeah. That was a weird movie.
It's funny because I was telling Will, I was like, we watched this movie about the biggest criminal of all time in the UK, and he was like, how many people did he kill? I was like, oh well, he didn't really kill that many people. He's like, okay, I'm done. Because he killed like one person in the whole movie. All he did was just fight a lot.
Underground. Like underground, no glove boxing.
Tom Hardy's a scary motherfucker though.
Is he though?
I feel like it.
Well, he plays a scary guy, but is he actually scary? He might be a really nice guy.
Yeah, he could
He's
be like
really
super
friendly.
charming.
Oh no,
I just like every
I enjoy his movies.
Every role he does is badass.
Yeah. He's coming out in that new movie, Marvel.
Venom.
Venom, yeah, Venom.
Yeah, I can't wait for Venom. Did you see the Avengers trailer?
You know me. I'm not a.
Yeah, I'm not either. But they threw every superhero into one movie, like the Guardians of the Galaxy, all the original Avengers, Spider-Man, Black Panther's in it now.
You know what I call that?
Bullshit.
Money grab.
Yeah, exactly.
Money grab.
I don't know why people are excited. There's nothing cool about 15 superheroes teaming up on one enemy.
It's gonna be the same as Avengers 1 and 2.
And it's
Avengers
always-
3 is gonna be the same.
It's always
hey,
some
let me tell you what's gonna
bullshit
happen
villain.
at the end. Let me
The
go.
villains are never cool.
You want me to tell you what's gonna happen at the end?
Yes.
They're gonna win.
I do like Iron Man. I like Iron Man a lot.
Dude, the best
just 'cause he's
superhero
witty.
movie to ever be made was Spider-Man 2. Whenever fucking Peter Parker, who played him? What's that dude?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire plays Peter Parker. Spider-Man beats Dr. Octopus. That was the best superhero movie that was
Doc
ever made.
Ock.
Doc Ock.
He was kind of nerdy though. Could have been more menacing. But yeah, Spider-Man 2
Tobey
was
Maguire was nerdy, or the Dr.
cool.
Octopus?
Doctor
Yeah,
Octopus.
but I'm just saying, like you can even look it up. Look it up. I bet you that Spider-Man 2 has the best reviews out of like any of the superhero movies ever
Probably
made.
not, man. It's got to be biased because right now Black Panther, it's We got to do this for the
Have you
culture.
seen Black Panther?
No.
I watched it. My cousins came down to Oklahoma City, and they both want to watch it. And like I said, I'm not a guy to go and watch a superhero movie in general, and I'm
Me either.
definitely not about to go to a movie
They're
theater
all
to watch
cliche.
it. Oh my God, they're the exact same. It's like,
Exactly.
what are we gonna do? I don't know. We're facing some adversity. Okay, we went. It's just like the same story every
Okay,
single time.
it says Black Panther and Wonder Woman. I do want to see Wonder Woman still because she's super hot.
Damn, I'm telling you, Spider-Man 2 is up there.
I believe it. That was a good one.
So just like Google Spider-Man 2 best superhero movie ever, something like that.
It'll send me a direct link to Farmer's website.
Exactly. I've been running this website, been promoting it. People know that I am biased on this subject, but it doesn't matter. It's a matter of fact that Spider-Man 2 is the greatest superhero movie of all time.
Oh, it came up. Spider-Man 2, best superhero movies of all time.
I told
It's
you,
on the
bro.
top 10 list.
I'm telling you.
Number one's The Dark Knight, which I would agree with.
That's that's definitely arguable. You know what?
I didn't even like Batman in the movie. That was all the Joker, the 100%.
Heath Ledger, man.
Yeah.
No, okay, I like Michael B. Jordan, the guy that played the bad guy in Black Panther,
Yeah.
But they're comparing his performance to Heath Ledger's performance.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I'm sorry, but Heath Ledger won an Academy Award for that. Like,
Yeah, and this Black Panther guy didn't even overdose.
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is a great actor, but he did a great job in Black Panther. Whatever. But he was just a typical villain. Like, he didn't go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like Heath Ledger, went.
No one could do that.
No.
I haven't seen the old Batman, but they said the old Joker, I forgot the dude's name. He was in The Shining. They said he did really well.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back and watch that Joker just because I hear so much about
Have you
it.
never seen that?
I haven't.
Are you kidding me?
No, the oldest Batman I saw was the one from the 90s.
Jack Nicholson told Heath Ledger not to take the role.
Really?
He told him not to take the role because he said that it brings you to a dark place. And, hindsight 2020, Jack was right.
That's scary. But yeah.
What you doing over there?
Oh, well, I didn't know if I had the sound up high enough because we were too loud earlier, and now I think we're too quiet. So I just adjusted a few things.
Do I sound like I'm on prime time radio?
Kind of. Do your best impression.
Impression of what?
Anything. Any person you like to do impressions of.
I don't really do too many impressions.
You did a Kermit the Frog impression one time that I thought was spot on.
I don't even know. Was I drunk?
No, I think we were both sober. You just did a Kermit voice and it made me laugh.
I promise you, I'm not like a Kermit the Frog impersonation. I'm Kermit the Frog.
I've been working on a Bill Cosby impression. It's really bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name's Nikki.
The Deep South.
The Deep South.
Little Nicky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Deep South.
Popeye's chicken.
It's freaking awesome. Yeah. Get in the flash, Adrian.
That's really good.
No, that was actually one impression, a person I can impersonate back in the day that I remember. That was the first one that came to mind when you said that.
Yeah.
Get in the flash.
Impressions are fun.
My name's Nikki.
Hell yeah.
What other impression can I do? I don't know. You, George W.
We're gonna find Katrina.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You don't get fooled again.
He was great, man.
George W. was great. And I probably did a bad impersonation there, but
It's
shout out to George W.
There was
If you
there was an 8-year span where everyone did a George Bush impression.
listen. Oh yeah, Will Ferrell did the best George.
Muff said.
Get a picture with W.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, what else is going on?
Not much, man. Really. What's going on in your life?
Oh, just working out, writing jokes,
Doing podcasts.
doing podcasts.
Man, I was honestly kind of hesitant to ask to get on this.
Why?
I don't know. It was it's maybe one of those things don't ask, just get asked.
No, you should definitely ask. Because the first thing I did was hey, like this tweet, if you're interested, or like I
didn't even see that tweet because I would have liked it.
because I put it on like every social media and just like on the Instagram story, on the Facebook story. I was like,
So
hey.
if I get Jordan to come down, whenever me and Jordan down, can me and Jordan get like a?
Oh, definitely. I've been wanting Jordan on since day one. Since before I started, I was like, I have to get this dude. But yeah.
All right. Well, I will talk to Jordan. We'll definitely get something figured out where me and him can be. Because I'm telling you, man, me and Jordan get on here, we can talk forever. And
That's gonna be awesome.
Jordan will probably dominate the stage.
Definitely.
So just be prepared for that.
Always.
But Jordan's got some good opinions, man, and
He does. He's got a lot of interesting things.
how long have we been rolling now, man?
We've been rolling for an hour 45.
Holy shit! Does it
Yeah.
usually go that long?
Usually, yeah, around this long. It's probably about time to wrap it up.
Wrapping it up.
Do
I was
you want
enjoying
to? Do you want to keep going? We can keep going.
Dude, I am down to keep going. I'm gonna look
Fuck
at
it.
my brackets though real quick and see.
Yeah, tell me about the brackets.
Well,
Tell
Michigan
me about all them
State.
brackets.
Michigan State won. Kansas State beat Creighton, which I called that from a mile away.
Who is Creighton?
Creighton?
Who
The Creighton Blue Jays?
Who invited them? What state is that? We're in Creighton, Nebraska.
I don't think it's Nebraska, but that's a good question. Where is Creighton? I don't even know, man. Like Creighton's always overrated.
I've never heard of Creighton.
It's the Creighton Blue Jays, man. I don't really know much more about them. I just know that they make it to the NCAA tournament past few years, and they usually blow it the
It
first or second
fucking is
round.
Nebraska. Is it Creighton University?
Yeah.
Creighton. I was spot on. It's in fucking Nebraska. It's in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah. 1 second.
What?
Hello? Yeah. Well, no, actually, I'm in the middle of something right now.
Put the phone to the mic.
Okay.
So anyway, in current events, Creighton University is the gayest school in America.
Okay.
Just kidding, it's not. It's probably like Berkeley
Alright.
or something.
See ya. Bye.
Woman pilot comes forward with Me Too claims. Ah, fuck you.
Apologies there. Dad is calling me. Is it Nebraska?
Yeah, Omaha, Nebraska.
I did not know that.
I'm a genius.
Well, Kansas State beat them.
Millennials today, they don't even watch basketball. I'm looking at headlines at Yahoo.
That was that SFA coach that that Tech beat actually yesterday. Which he's right and wrong. Okay, what he was saying was that his players on his team, they don't watch basketball. They play on their phone. They get on their phone, which I would probably agree. Like, they're probably those type of people. But if you talk to me, I'm a millennial.
Mm-hmm.
But I have watched every single game except for tonight because I've been doing this podcast. But I've been checking my phone
Yeah.
because I love NCAA basketball and I can't help watching it. But yeah, you know, we do have a problem with people just being too worried about Instagram and Tinder. And
My phone ruins every show I want to watch. Well, it's not my phone. It's me being a dumbass. But, you know, I blame the phone.
tweeting all the time.
Yeah. Tweeting all the time. Checking Tinder, seeing who doesn't like me. You know how it is.
Do you have a Tinder?
I do. I recently got it again.
Yeah, it's an on again, off again relationship with me.
Mm-hmm. It's just weird.
It's great though.
I mean, I don't get that many like I got Bumble and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a breeze. The girls got to hit me up first. They never messaged me. And I had this dude on the podcast like a couple months ago, and he was like, yeah, me and my girl met on Bumble. I'm just like, how the fuck did you do that? No one even talks to me on there. It's just a waste of time. I'm just eye candy.
Man, I'm telling you, Bumble's whack, bro.
It is. And there's some, that's rude, but there's some ugly bitches on Bumble.
That's rude, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Don't fuck with Bumble unless you want ugly bitches.
Facts. Just kidding. There's some
no,
hot
I
women
mean,
on there too.
dude, the baddies are on Tinder. Like, shout out Tinder.
Yeah.
If you want.
But you don't know if the baddies are real, you know?
Man, my favorite thing, I don't know if you like focus too much on Tinder, but my favorite thing on Tinder is like swipe left for hookup. You know, like don't tell me what the fuck to do, bitch. Like I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And 9 times out of 10, those girls that say not looking for a hookup,
Yeah.
guess what?
They're freaks.
They're looking for a hookup.
Some crazy
I've
bitches.
I've just had experiences where it's just come on. Like, why would you even put that on your thing? You're obviously looking for.
Everyone I've met up with on Tinder has been a hookup, or it's been like, oh, you didn't look like that on Tinder. Guess we'll get out of here. I made a mistake.
Have you ever had that happen?
Yeah, I went to meet a girl at a coffee shop one time, and I was like, and I just pretended to be someone else. No, I'm just kidding. I talked to her, and then we just hung out for like 30 minutes, and then I left.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
I have met a few. I met up with a few girls on Tinder that didn't look like their dates, but I went ahead through it. And,
I've done that too.
and just tried to enjoy the moment, just meeting a new person. Just wasn't gonna take it any further than that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a whole like I don't know what it is, but girls have profiles that kind of boost them up a little bit.
Yeah, they're excellent photographers. Especially these
Or
women.
excellent editors.
Yeah, these women that just take pictures of just their boobs and their face. Like, I don't have a body. I'm just a floating pair of breasts.
Oh man, that's always you just do. That's the telltale. That is the telltale, bro. If it's
but it's
that,
like, why? Like,
you should already be hesitant.
if you don't have a full body photo, then I'm not gonna swipe right.
Or if you just have a picture of you and 9 other people,
Yeah.
and that's your only photo, like
you're obviously the fat girl, you know?
well, I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna play the guessing game.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
for sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
What do they
swipe left.
expect us to do? Like, I want to fuck all 4 of these bitches. Hope I get the right one.
Yeah, match. Yeah, so I figured that if you were any of those 4, I would have fucked you. So
Actually, I'm the one in the back.
the
Can't
one
really
way
see.
back there, kids. I'm actually the one that took the picture.
I'm a photographer.
Yeah. So I need to delete this. So.
Bro, I matched with a girl on Tinder before, and I knew she was fucking me because the first thing she said was, "You're really hot. Do you want a blowjob?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I want a blowjob." And
Who
then,
doesn't?
And then she was like, "Send a pic," and I go, "Send a pic of what?" She goes, "Your dick." So then I Googled dick pics, which is it's
You
hard.
Googled dick
It's harder to find dick pics than you would imagine. But then yeah, I got like a good looking dick, kind of similar to mine, so I wouldn't disappoint her if she did see it, and I sent it to her, and then she was like, I'm gonna send this to everyone. I'm gonna send it to your boss. And I was like, okay, go ahead. I'll give you my boss's number.
Oh my God, she
this is my
said
dick.
that?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? I would have been like, okay, guess what? I'm about to fucking fuck your life over, bitch. I'm
No,
about
I
to.
didn't. I mean, that's why I didn't send my own dick because I was like, I'm not this retarded.
That's pretty like straightforward. No, have you had the bots like?
Oh, all the time.
You so sexy. I'm looking for sex now.
Bro, that happens so much on Facebook.
Oh yeah, no. I get added like a friend like once a month, and it's like, follow me for sex. I'm so horny. You so sexy.
But they have to be making money because the last one that messaged me, she was doing that shit, and I was like, hey, can I get in on this? Like, if I make a fake profile, can we work together? Because I want this money you're getting. Because they have to be successful to some extent.
I don't know why they would do it if it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Like these are scam artists make a lot of money.
Scam artists do make a lot of money. No, and the weird thing that I have with Tinder, going back to Tinder and not like bots and shit, is it's a game, dude. It's an app. Okay?
Yeah.
So what's going on the other side? So whenever I match with a girl, and if I decide to message or not, what happens as soon as a hotter bitch swipes?
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's so awesome. That's so cool. I don't know if y'all heard that, but the dude had to peel out of Matt's apartment complex.
Got to show off to all these young bitches. Probably did that
All right,
for me.
they're gone now. Anyway, but what happens whenever you have matched with someone, Matt, and you message them first or whatever, and they all message, and then all of a sudden you get another match, and she's a little bit more attractive.
Yeah.
Your attention goes to them, and also, and realistically, what we got 10 matches, 30 matches, 100 matches, whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
And think about girls, dude. Girls.
Yeah.
I remember this girl was down in Oklahoma, and every swipe, she swiped right. If she swiped right, she had a
Connection,
match.
yeah.
She got a match. And it's so much different for girls. Girls
Definitely.
get matches easily.
Girls get offered dick every 5 minutes.
Yes.
From the day they turn 16.
And so, it's just like, especially with girls on here, it's just like, it's only a matter of time before you have to make your move, or she's already forgotten about you on Tinder. Like, that's the truth. It's so true. Cause
So what's your strategy? Go at it right away?
whenever I get a match, I definitely say my little thing. Like a lot of guys are a little bit more forward.
Do you got like a smooth pickup line you go with?
No,
Me
no,
either.
man. I do not have like a go-to pickup line because that's a little too much cheesy for me, and I'm not gonna be able to be that guy if we meet. Like I'm not that fucking cheesy. I'm not that fucking smooth. And whenever you're gonna meet me, you're gonna get the real me. Like I have my flaws. I'm a cute, tall, skinny guy for sure, but at the same time,
Hot as fuck.
thank you. But at the same time, I cannot be this other guy that's just super smooth all the time. Like I'm gonna be my quirky, dorky, like weird self.
Yeah.
Majority of the time that doesn't take anything seriously. That's why
Same.
I just go off with the like, hey, how's your day going? And then immediately, like right after that, just say, hey, you have a beautiful smile, or you have beautiful eyes, or something like
Yeah.
that. I mean, that is as smooth as I get, because I know like if I act a certain type of way, like that's why my profile I feel like is like as legitimate as I can be to myself, because I'm not editing my photos. It's just me. You're gonna see the full. I mean, I guess like I'm lucky enough just to be who I am there.
That's inspirational.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, and so, but I don't want to like portray anything more than I'm not, because I don't want. I hate expectations. I don't want anyone to have expectations for me. And as soon as I feel like you're expecting me to be someone who I'm not, then I already kind of know it's not going to work out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't change yourself. I like that. I agree with that. 100%. 100%. I don't really have any. I don't like pickup lines either. I just try to make a girl, like if I can make a girl laugh, I feel like I'm in.
Are you
know?
from Tennessee? Because you're the only tune I see.
There are some good pickup lines.
Oh
but
man,
like,
but Bumble,
very rare.
Bumble is the one where the girl messages first. I've had some pickup lines tossed my way from Bumble. I had one, and it was like, this girl was like, here's my best pickup line. And I was like, okay. And I'm reading, and she was like, if you're the SAT, I'd do you for 2 hours and have 15-minute breaks with snacks in between. And I was like, okay, I've heard that before. And so I replied with,
Smart though.
yeah, no, I was like, that's clever. And then I replied with, I said, if you were the SAT, I'd sit there for 2 hours not knowing what to do with myself, and then finish up in 15 minutes before you were done and submit you. and she said it was just a pickup line. You don't have to be weird. I was like, what the fuck? Don't talk about it if you ain't gonna be about it.
Don't be weird.
No, I know. I
That's
was like,
funny.
I was like, don't like. She was like, it's just a pickup line. Like, don't be weird. I was like, bitch, you just threw that pickup line at me, and I was just trying to like, I was just kind of like being funny and kind of being quirky. Like,
That's funny.
like obviously, like if we're gonna go do this, like, I'm 25, like I know what I'm doing, but
That's the perfect response. Like what the?
I know she was like, it's
What
just a pickup line. You don't have to be weird. I was
What a bitch.
like, okay.
Maybe she was like kind of joking, but it didn't translate. I don't know. That's weird. That's stupid.
Yeah, if she was joking, she's not that funny. That was the end of that conversation. Shout out to Bumble Girl.
Bumblebee. But no, Bumble. I was talking to this girl back and forth on Bumble, but there's no one I've ever matched with where I've just been like, damn, like I need to meet this person. It's always like, I mean, if I feel like it, Like,
Have you had any like Tinder hookups?
oh yeah, several.
I'd say, and honestly, because people are so intimidated by like Tinder hookups, but I would say get Tinder, and you're gonna get about. I would say it's fair to say like 1 out of every 50 is actually gonna work out.
1 out of every match.
Every match that you make, so some matches I don't message, and some
Yeah.
matches I do message. I'd say 1 out of every 50 I've hooked up with.
I'd say mine's a little bit larger. It'd be like 1 out of like 70,
Okay, I mean,
80, 90.
100, 1 out of 100.
Yeah.
So you got 1%.
But it's the ones that I did hook up with. While I was doing it, I was like,
This is weird.
not feeling good about this one.
Oh, for sure.
And I feel
dude.
like such a terrible person. Like
For sure.
when we hook up and I know I'm not going to talk to this girl ever again,
Yes.
I feel like absolute shit.
Yes.
I feel like the worst person ever.
Oh my gosh. I know, man. And I'm not a guy that just hooks up all the time. I'm really not. But but it's happened on Tinder, and I agree 100%. It's just kind of like that. So you swiped right, I swiped right. You think I'm attractive, I think you're attractive. Come over.
Mm-hmm.
And bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. I actually got roadhead for the first. I've only had it once before, but the only time I got roadhead was from a Tinder match, which is pretty awesome. So shout out to that girl.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
It was, and I was drunk, and I was swerving already, but we made it safe, so. It was a good time.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
That girl, we became Facebook friends, and she actually had a baby a month after
Close call.
we did our thing.
Close calls. This segment is close calls.
It was close, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was on birth control, and I didn't wear a condom, so she was probably on birth control when she got pregnant. It just didn't work. I'm guessing. I haven't talked to her, but it's just I could have.
You could be a father right now.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of thinking what if that was my baby?
Bro.
What if that's my baby? She didn't tell me.
You know me and Jory Schulte? Remember we were hung out? She had a baby literally 10 months after we broke up.
Okay.
We were that was, I was like, what? She has a baby and apparently it's not mine.
Apparently.
I mean, we haven't done a DNA test and she's never said, hey farm, that's your baby.
What if the baby's just golfing its ass off
and
right now?
It's such a beautiful baby and good for Jory, and she looks like she's doing well, and
That's good.
I'm totally hoping, I'm rooting for her.
I didn't even know you guys dated.
We didn't date. She asked me to prom.
Oh.
She asked me to prom senior year, and we hung out, and she actually took my virginity.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't even lose my virginity till college.
I was 19.
Oh, okay, same age.
But you were hanging out with that one girl.
Yeah.
No, I promise you. I ask a lot of people when they think I lose my virginity. It's a whole lot younger than 19. I promise you that. They usually think I'm 16 or 15.
I didn't even talk to girls in high school.
I was pretty intimidated by girls, honestly.
Me too, man. I had really low self-esteem.
Oh, me too,
It
dude.
took me a long time to get
honestly,
over that.
Canyon's kind of a place that kind of will fuck with your confidence.
Maybe it was Canyon. I think it was just more of myself. More of my inner thoughts. Because I used to be super shy. I used to care super hard what people thought about me.
Oh, man, I mean, it's hard for me to say that I don't right now. I mean, I don't, but I do,
Yeah.
It's I guess it's the person. I don't care what fuckface thinks about me, but, oh, sexy girl over there, kind of care about what she thinks about me.
Yeah. I think that's
do I have a chance?
That's my method. That's my method to stand-up comedy is you have to not give a fuck, but at the same time you have to give enough fucks to make it work.
Well, my dad always used
It's
to
a very
say,
thin line.
My dad told me this, and it's always kind of helped me whenever I get nervous. My dad would say, "Well, how you feeling about this?" And it'd be an interview or whatever. I can't remember when the first time he said this, and I was like, "He's like, how you feeling?" I said, "Oh, man, Dad, I'm nervous about this." And he said, "Farmer, you're not nervous. You're just excited." I said, "No, Dad, I'm nervous." He said, No. You're excited." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Do you want to do well?" I said, "Yeah, I really want to do well. I really want to impress these people." So, okay, it's you're excited then. Because if you're nervous, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get hurt. Something bad's going to happen to you. I was like, okay. He's like, but if you're excited, that means that you want to do well. That means something good's about to happen. That means that you're given an opportunity to show yourself, and that you're going to be able to grow and learn from whatever experiences coming your way. And like I said, I don't remember exactly what it was. And I was like, okay, so now whenever something good is going to happen, whenever it comes to meeting new people, job interviews, going on dates with girls,
Mm-hmm.
I train myself, and it's one of those things people, you can't just be like, oh, I'm excited. It's you have to train yourself. You have to tell yourself I'm excited. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited. I'm excited. Today, coming to this, people, I've how you feeling about the podcast? Some people don't like speaking like this, but I love it. And
Same.
And so, I was excited about coming and talking to you for however long this was going to be. And because I have this expectation of myself of how I should do things.
Yeah. Same.
And so I want to do well here. I want to do well. I want to be one of your best podcasts. And so I was really excited.
It's a really good one.
I texted you, I was like, I want to get on your podcast a few months ago. And then I told you I was coming into town. I was hoping you were going to say this, and you did. And this whole drive there, I mean, butterflies kind of feeling in me because I was like, I want to do well for Matt. And you were telling me about the guy that it felt like an interview. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I was excited to be able to come here and just hang out and talk and do this for you because this is a really neat deal that you're doing. And so that's what I've learned in experiences where I'm going to get to learn and do something new that I'm not used to, it kind of makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm excited.
Same. That's really good advice. That's really sound advice. Your dad's a wise man, and he has that voice. It just like relaxes you, you know. Like I can't do an impression, but it's epic. It's awesome.
Buffy?
I just remember he used to say that.
The strength of a man is shown by his
that's
kindness.
right as rain. It just had a nice ring to it. I'm just like, yeah, like everything that dude said. Like he could be talking about just like blowing up a building, but he'd say it in his voice, and I'd be like, you're right. We should blow up a building.
Shout out Jerry Schaeffer.
Oh, great dude.
Nah, he's pretty cool, man.
Faux show. Faux show.
Yeah, so if you're nervous about anything, try to train yourself. Be excited.
Yeah, I like being afraid of things, cause it pushes me to want to not fail. You know.
Yeah.
So that's really, I like fear. Fear's good. I'm afraid to fail, so I'm gonna keep working my ass off.
Successful people become comfortable doing what other people don't like to do.
Yes. That's why I go so hard at the gym.
I mean,
because my body
public
hates it.
speaking, Matt, is the number one fear in the world.
That's crazy.
Number one is public speaking. Number two, death.
Really? Is that a real thing?
Death is number two. People are more scared to go talk in public than they are to die.
Nah,
Like, could you imagine, like, okay, so you have an option. You can either get your head chopped off by the guillotine, or you can go and give like a 2-hour speech. People are gonna more times than you think. People would take the death.
I feel like public speaking would be so much easier than comedy.
I totally agree. I'm not afraid of public speaking.
Because when I'm doing stand up, I'm like saying like, here's me. I'm a wide open book. This could go horribly wrong. But if you're public speaking, be like, hey, you guys, climb a mountain, you know?
yeah, here's my speech on why medical marijuana should be legal.
Exactly. I did used to get nervous. I remember when I would, like in speech class back in the day, I'd feel like my body was like shaking.
And I will talk like this. And today we're going to talk about people that have the same birthday as me.
Oh, no, there's been times when I've done stand-up too, where my legs were shaking like crazy, but I don't think anyone could tell.
And you start talking really fast, and you're like, okay, so now the next show.
No, I've usually been able to control my voice. Luckily, I'm really good at like hiding how nervous I am, how excited I am.
No, man, I took speech, and I thought I was the most confident guy in the world to speak, but we have our first speech. It's a brown bag speech, and I get up there.
Oh, I fucking hate that speech.
Dude, I'm talking, man, hands
I brought
shaking.
I brought a pet rock and a lucky penny when I did my.
I brought a golf ball of I don't remember.
When I was in speech class in college, I just tried to do like crazy stuff, because everyone's gonna do basic shit. So
yeah.
I would just do random funny things, and that's when I decided I should do stand up, just from that speech class.
I hate it because in speech class, every speech class, if you go to college, kids, and you take speech class, every speech class makes you do a group project, which is the worst class to do a group project. Hands down. Group projects suck alone, but in speech class, if you have a group project, just get ready. I mean, the teacher basically is just bending you over and fucking you.
Oh, and speaking of group projects, I did a group project with 4 people, or 3 people. One of them was Jackie Walsh. Jackie, if you're listening, I hate you. No, I don't hate her anymore, but I hated her for like a year straight.
Really?
She did absolutely nothing on the project, and then she came in all pissed off, and she was like, you know what, I'm glad this class is over. You get annoying. I was like, what the fuck, bitch? Like,
fuck you.
yeah, and then everyone in the group gave her a 0 when we all peer graded her. Well, I gave her a 20, and they were like, you're being too nice.
A 20 out of
100. But I hope she failed.
You're being too nice. You gave her a 20 out of 100. That's 20%.
I even texted her after, and I was like, hey, I hope you failed, LOL. But I tried to say it like I was joking. But in my heart, I was like,
Oh, no,
I
man.
sincerely hope you fail.
Another
Like,
another thing Jerry Schaeffer said: every joke has a hint of truth. You know, like,
Yeah.
hey, I hope you failed. Haha, just kidding. Not really. I hope you failed, bitch.
No, but I see her around sometimes. We're cool now, but for a while I was like, oh, if you were to fall in a hole, I probably wouldn't get help. If you were stuck in a well, I'd be like, all right, try to climb up. If it doesn't work out, I'll tell your family.
She rubs the lotion on the skin, or she gets the hose again.
It puts the lotion on. I saw Joe Dirt before I saw the original movie. Makes it more funny.
You saw Joe Dirt. I know. Is there a reference of that in Joe Dirt?
Yeah, no, he gets kidnapped by Buffalo Bill, and Buffalo Bill puts him in the hole. It's hilarious.
Oh my God. Now, yeah, there's he's like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
When
I'd
is that
fuck
when he's
me
putting
so
on
hard.
lipstick?
Yeah. There was one of those. It was a dating thing before like Tinder and before Bumble, and I had it, and you could post pictures,
Yeah.
and everyone would see it, and you could like comment on it or whatever. And a lot of times the pictures would be like, it's kind of like on Facebook, like, send this emoji and it means that you love me. Send this emoji and it means that we're best friends. Send this emoji and say you don't like me. Send this emoji and it means this. Well, it was like that, but it was like numbers, and it was like, send me your number. This is what you mean. And it'd be like, 1 is fuck me. 2 is like be my boyfriend or girlfriend. 3, or send number 3 would be like, you would just like to hold my hand. 4 would be like,
Some 7th grade shit.
yeah. And so like number like 11 was you'd rape me, and so like so I commented and I said I'd rape me so hard. Dude, I mean, and this social media, I can't remember what it was called, but dude, that was like, I was fucking famous for a week. Like, I had so many people fucking comment and be like,
That's
that
what's
was
up.
the funniest shit ever. Like, I'd rape me so hard. People thought that was the funniest thing ever. Totally ripped it off of fucking Buffalo Bill and fucking The Silence of the Lambs or whatever that one was.
That's awesome, though.
It was hilarious. That was the highlight of my life.
Oh, yeah. You don't remember what that was called? I feel like I should know what it is.
God, dude, no, I don't. It came out like right when Tinder came out. It was one of those ones where it's not like it was a whole lot easier to match with people. And it was really sketchy. Like a lot of fake profiles, a lot of like, really, really sketchy.
Have you seen that? People were doing that app for a while where there'd be random comments and people would put it on their Snapchat. Like, these are all the people sending me messages. Yeah, I forgot that shit was called, but they were doing that for a while. It was a weird name. But I just thought I thought that shit was so weird.
Dude, social media is just weird, dude.
Yeah, in general.
I hate it. Think about what's going to be like in the next 20 years. Like, I mean, if we have kids, dude, what are they going to grow up into?
I don't know. I don't want my kid to have a phone at all.
I don't think I'm going to have a kid because of where we're going.
I don't want my kid to even look at a TV. I'm definitely going to homeschool. If I have children, I'm definitely going to homeschool them.
That's what we all say, right? Is it going to happen?
Yes.
I don't got time for that.
Make time.
8 hours away from the fucking house. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Go to fucking public school. But then all of a sudden they come home and they've been bullied fucking all day and videotape because a kid fought them in the bathroom, and now they want to go shoot up the school.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's a parenting problem.
Yeah, or
Teachers are the worst, dude. Teachers, dude.
at what? At bullying?
Preventing bullying, yeah.
Oh yeah, preventing it for sure.
Oh my god.
They
And
don't
I'm
give a
not going to
fuck.
name this fucking teacher. She's such a nice fucking woman, but she is like the perfect example. So I'm sitting there in class, I'm sitting in her office because I have her at some point in my school career where I'm sitting there in homeroom and she's sitting there and there's me at her desk and another girl at her desk and her, and then this guy comes up. And this girl at the desk, she happens to be a lesbian. She's open and a lesbian, and it's okay. Like, she does what she wants with her life, whatever.
I'm down with lesbians.
Okay, well, and so the guy walks up and says to her, he's leaning over the desk and pointing over at her, say, she's a dyke.
What? The
He
teacher
says
said that?
No,
Oh.
the student says that, and you know what the teacher does?
Laughs?
She doesn't laugh. Could you imagine if
High five.
if she laughed? I would have fucking freaked out. I'd have lost my shit. But she just told the student to leave the classroom. So that's all she did. Was that enough?
No, definitely not.
Was that girl gonna go shoot up the school? Probably not. But there was like that was sexual harassment. I mean, enough. Like, I mean, I know it's not like he went up and touched her. He didn't. But he.
No, that's fucked up.
You can't just like go up there and say something about someone's sexual orientation, and especially like that kind of like a way like to. I mean, that's a slur basically. I mean, that's fucked up, and I couldn't believe it. You know, and honestly, I'm ashamed of myself for not saying anything because I just sat there. Well, and I said like. She kicked him out, and I was like, really? Like, I mean, I was like, that's all you're going to, like, really? I mean, and Dad, I was a senior. We'll just not go that far. But that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been, like, that's one thing that I wish I could go back and stand up and make a difference a little bit.
Yeah, I've thought about stuff like that before. That kid, I don't remember what his name was, but he'd always wear a hat. He was just a weird dude. They'd always talk shit on him. And he'd play, like, cards in the morning. I don't remember that dude's name. They called him, like, a goat or something.
I don't even know.
He always had, like, he just dressed weird. But I remember people would always talk shit on him.
Well, you know, people that dress weird, maybe they come from a situation that they can't.
Yeah.
That's all they have.
And there were a lot of times, poor Lucas. Lucas got picked on all the time. And I never stood up for that guy. I just sat
Lucas
there.
is doing good.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
I'm proud of him.
But I felt like a complete piece of shit because I was like, why don't I say anything, you know?
Well, you know, because I got bullied in Panhandle.
Yeah.
You know, and like, you know, it's people will say, hey, bullying isn't that big of an issue. Cyberbullying isn't a real thing. But until you like actually get on the other side, like, and feel what it feels like to be like ganged up on people, like if you can actually sit there and feel like you have been ganged up by a group of people. I mean, I don't care if it's 3, 4, 5 people, like, or 20 or to 100 people. It sucks, dude. Like, and it really kind of like, in a weird way, it shouldn't, but you value yourself on what those people think about you.
Yeah.
And it hurts, man. Like,
Especially when you're young.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, me being an 18-year-old kid or 17-year-old kid, when that happened, like, I mean, you think that I'm a kid that, I mean, you could look at me and say, yeah, that's a guy that's got it going on. You know, he's got it figured out. But, like, at that time, man, you could say the same thing. But I'm telling you, man, like, my insecurities were at the highest. And I was, I mean, that brought me down a couple notches and really made my self-worth. You know, I felt like I valued myself on what those people thought of me.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing in high school. And that's what's fucked up is kids. Teenagers, their brains aren't developed, you know, like they don't have the right amount of empathy. So when they're being a dick, they don't know, or they don't care that they're being a dick. They don't understand how it works. That's why I don't mind raising up the age to buy a gun.
Yeah.
Because you're 18, you're fucking crazy.
You don't understand.
Exactly. You're not really an adult until you're like in your late 20s. Like, fucking, I made the worst decisions of my life. I'm still going to make horrible decisions, but like, I'm in no way an adult right now. I don't. I mean, I guess I am a little bit, but
the way that we thought back then, like when we were 18 years old,
it's totally
like, yeah,
different.
like totally. I totally feel like I'm still 18. Like me as a person, like I feel like I'm an 18-year-old and I'm a 25-year-old, but like my values and like the way I like see things are a whole lot in a much better perspective.
Exactly.
Now. You know, like I definitely wouldn't bully a person, and if I saw someone being bullied, I definitely wouldn't be a part of that. You know, I really, really hope that I would stand up for that person that was being bullied. Like, I was watching an episode of some reality TV, which is terrible. But there's an episode where this girl was getting bullied. She actually left the show because she was getting bullied. And, like, man, I'm telling you, like, I was really feeling for this girl. And she's a reality TV star. Like, how does anyone feel for someone like that? But I like, dude, it, like, hit me, man. Like, I was like, damn, like, I was there. And it was 4 girls versus 1. And
nah, it sucks.
yeah.
Bitches are ruthless.
Yeah. No, girls are mean. High school kids are mean.
Yeah.
Junior high kids are unbelievable now.
Those are the meanest people on earth.
Yes, dude. And junior high means nothing in life. If you have any junior high fucking listeners, listen up. Like,
Shout out to my
seriously,
junior high followers.
just make it through junior high, make it through high school.
If
Life
you're listening
gets
to this
better.
and you're on the school bus, just know.
We're out here. We support you. If you ever need anything, just find us.
And to all my like toddler listeners, you know, if you're listening to this trying to take a nap and stuff, you know, it's gonna get rough. Right now, everyone thinks you're cute, but you know, in about 12 years, people are gonna make fun of you. So just get ready.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Yeah. After I got done talking to the babies, you know how it is. Shout out to my babies.
To the babies.
Formula, Pedialyte.
Hey man, I just want to say thanks for putting me on here.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for coming. Tell the people where to find you
I
if you
will.
want
I will.
right now.
Do you send me the link? I'll share the link.
Oh, okay. But yeah, find this dude on Tinder.
Find me. Yeah. Find me on Tinder,
14-inch
Facebook,
dick.
Instagram. Come on, Instagram. I need my followers up. Twitter, I guess. I don't really do Twitter too much, but
Check out Schaeffer Farms. Farmer Schaeffer's Schaeffer Farms. He sells farms.
I don't
Okay.
sell farms.
And you can find me at real_Clemente on every platform. Check out my YouTube if you haven't seen that yet. I need to post more videos of my stand. I don't know if I should keep posting videos of my jokes because I want to keep saying them. But my podcasts are on there. Just subscribe and shit and like it and comment if you want. Even if you comment bad things. I had a guy comment on one of my stand-up videos and he was like, "That joke wasn't funny. You're a total piece of shit." But I like appreciated the fact that he took time out of his day to comment. So I was like, "Thanks, bro." It meant a lot to me. But anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. It's been fun. I love you. I need to come up with like a cool slogan to say at the end. Get an abortion.